There is such a thing as manners, a way of treating people. I'm starting a new company. Who's coming with me?
It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. Kill the cancer, you can call me a sick assassin. Cut the chains, you can call me LeBron James. Make a decision, but you never had me in derision. Changing the vision, but mark them that cause division. For real? Never in submission like I need permission. Nah. Nigga steady telling lies like a politician. Nigga need to cool it down, but we the new edition. Yes. Yeah, the name is the source. Check the reinvention. For real? You think we not prepared for the fallout? Watch us stack this information. Watch us ball out. And the roster's fire make you pay attention. On a collegiate level with no contradiction. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. Get rid of animals so I can get rid of the fleas. Yes. So I leave, no longer in the den of thieves. For real? My brother King Steph said he gon' ride forever. No matter what the problem, we gon' stick together. Parizzo told me he want more scholarship. Yes. So we trim the fat and kill the politics. Yes. You know Scholastic Bully set up with his head. Talk about it live on the show called Ratchet Craig. We still have Craig make the announcements. Yes. If you're showing any folly, then you bouncing. Yes. James Cassell kicking ass if you remember. Now you understand why he's the number one contender. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sickness to play the lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. Yo! Yo! We back, family. We back. And we got a serious conversation that we need to have here at the Source, man. Right? Those that don't know, my name is Jeremiah. Please say Yah. I am the Source Debate League Legacy Champion, right? And this is really for one of our main judges, G-Consciousness, who I've learned, within the past year of having conversations with this brother, to be a good brother, man. His heart seems to be in the right place. And it's been a lot of uproar calling this brother a coon and this, that, and the third. So I want this brother to be able to come on here, right, and really allow himself to explain his stance and also get grilled at the same time. Whether we are willing to accept it or not, we have a racial obligation. That's a fact. I don't give a damn what race you are. Chinese, Arab, white man, you have a racial obligation, right? And there was a post that was posted by Asian man. I'm going to read that to you all, family, as we get started on this show, right? So I just want to take this opportunity to introduce the panel. We got the Source in the building, man. We got the middleweight champion, King Seth, in the building. Talk to us, family.
Do what it do still, man. I'm a middleweight champion, man, of the Source Debate League, man. You know, I'm my king for the issues. Man, yeah, man, I'm finna I don't know what these other brothers gonna do to this brother G-Kon, man, but say I hope you answer my questions, man, specifically and directly, man, because say, bro, I mean, you got to clean this up, man. You was just out of line from what I seen. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt right now, and we gonna hold court right here, bro. So hey, don't fumble the ball, please don't. That's it,
Right.
man. That's it.
Yo, man, we got the Source Debate League champion in the building, man. Talk to us, Joshua.
Seven gangs, classic bullying, Billy. I've been knowing G-Kon for a while, man, for a couple years now, you know. But he got to be judged by his peers on this matter and on this situation, and I hope that we can come to a resolve. You know what I'm saying? And he dropped old vocab, man. You got to leave him on the curb, bro, like old trash, man. Let him get picked up by waste management. You got to get rid of that man, dude. He's sullying your name and your reputation, brother. So, hey, we here. So we gonna judge all matters like the scriptures say, and you know, see what's going on with my brother G-Kon. That's all.
Hey, man, as always, man, we got tanks on the ground, man. You sharp, man. Talk to us, family.
Yeah, shalom, family. General Yashar on deck in the building. Yeah, this brother was calling me and my brothers out, my elder out, you know, making some real slanderous statements, you know, accusations that you know, I got a few questions about, you know what I mean? You know, he could have came and talked to us, dealt with us like brothers, but he don't look at us like that. So at the end of the day, we're gonna see what this thing is about, man. See why and where all of this animosity is coming from. Because it ain't got nothing to do with what he was talking about. I guarantee you that it's something deeper than that. So we're gonna try and get to the bottom of this, family.
That's right, man. We got the blue collar scholar in the building, man. SUC in the building. D-Red, talk to us, family.
Shit, what it do, baby? Hey, man, you know, I've been knowing G-Kon. Me and G-Kon have been knowing each other about 10 years now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get in this behind. You know what I'm saying about some of his foolishness he been carrying on with some of this said behavior. You know what I mean? But you know, he my boy. I'm about to spank him up a little bit today though. But you know, he know I love him. You know what I'm saying? You know I love him.
Yeah, man. We got some special guests in the building, man. Defender of the way on deck. What's up, Sam?
Shalom. Peace to the panel. Peace to the brother Yah. G-Kon in the building. My brothers Yehukanan, Yashar C in the building. To the rest of the panel, to all the viewers. I certainly have some issues with the brother G-Kon here, and hopefully we can get some clear answers. Appreciate the platform and the opportunity to address these issues with the brother.
All right, man. Yakanan, talk to us, family.
Hey, shalom. It's good to be back on the panel, man, or be back on the platform. Last time I was here, it was a flawless victory. You understand what I'm saying? and so I'm going to say this, man. It's a shame that, you know, as long as I know G-Kon, he has a low viewpoint of black people. When you can sit back and let a man who is not of your race use racial epithets and racial undertones and use words like kafa, which really in South African means nigger. And we're going to get back to the etymology of that word. And to actually call a black person a coon, to excuse that as a black man is ridiculous. You should never, ever let nobody insult your race. I don't care if it was a parody. That's ridiculous. It's time to put him on a grill and smoke him.
All right, man. Let's go, man. G-Kon, what's good, family?
What up?
Big Hamite in the building, you know what I'm saying? I roll with the truth, truth over color any day, you feel me? Truth over color any day. I don't care you're black, you're white, you're Asian. If it ain't about truth, then guess what? Move from away from me, you feel me?
Okay. All right, man. So look, it's I don't know if you want to kind of talk about your stance on how the video went down, the whole situation. Are you just ready for brothers to start questioning you? I mean, how you want to do it, G-Kon?
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all know what happened from up, so I made a post on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm out of Facebook jail, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back in it, you know what I'm saying? Brothers are snitching on me, you know what I'm saying? And went full 6ix9ine on me, but we back, you know what I'm saying? After 3 days, we didn't resurrect it, you feel me? So anyways, let me show y'all the post that I made, you know what I'm saying? I made a post. It was see what day it was on. This was all right. This is September the 15th, right? Well, I want to say September the 14th, right? It says, for the Hebrew Israelites and Christians that's been blackballing me from all platforms, from y'all platforms, just know I've been paying attention, and I'll see you shortly, right? It says y'all have a lot to say about me, but use a lot of my breakdowns. But when it comes to bringing me on y'all channels, y'all basically y'all running. You know what I'm saying? And so when I made this post, Yara comes in out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He says, he starts off, let me see, where is it at? Let's find it. Not unless he took it down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here it is right here. He said, G-Kon, what you gonna do? Sick sus. So first of all, he called me sick sus. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know I don't even really play like that. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Love and Vocab, the Khazarian who changed his name, Malone, on us. You know what I'm saying? And so he puts a monkey and some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So from then on, this brother got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm a problem solver. You know what I'm saying? So when he did that, you know what I'm saying? The post wasn't even really, it didn't have nothing really to do with Vocab Malone or anybody that ain't been blackballing me from their platforms. You know what I'm saying? I said Christians and Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Both of them. So then that's how this transpired. I responded back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, in my mind, like, what this got to do with Vocab? I'm good on Vocab's platform. You know what I'm saying? What this got to do with him? And then with the little this y'all elder here, you know what I'm saying? With the sick sus and all this old foolish, you know what I'm saying, silly talk, you know what I'm saying? Knowing already that I'm straight, you know what I'm saying, straight lying, you know what I'm saying, straight man, you know what I'm saying? But he posted that. So right then and there, that's how that went, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying, the solar thing. I call solar because Yara make a post in the solar debate group, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. I see the post, he calling me out. He didn't put up a little I'm guessing a little rap that it was a rap and some other stuff that Minister Howell had, you know what I'm saying, he ended up, making about a year ago because we had our differences with each other. So he made this rap or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? So he put that up. So Yara put that up. Now, mind you, now he ain't called, he ain't said nothing. He just with this foolishness, you know what I'm saying? So then when he did that, I called Solar and I'm like, hey, Solar, I'm gonna have to address your boy because he didn't made a post about me in your group, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, what, you want to use the platform? I was like, yeah, he was like, I was like, that's cool. He was like, I'll make you a manager. And I was like, well, okay. I'm gonna address some things basically, you know what I'm saying, concerning some stuff he said about me and vocab, and I'm gonna bring vocab through, you know what I'm saying? And so, or either I'm gonna bring, and also probably So Real, if So Real can come out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Probably a group or whatever. So he like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we slid through around about like 9 o'clock, 9:30 in that time. You know what I'm saying? During that time, we having a conversation, and you know, we're gonna pass out the link. We're gonna give people the link, but at the same time, we waiting until we get done with this video that everybody is talking about, which was a parody to show people that the parody had nothing to do with the Atlantic slave trade, but actually had something to do with Black Hebrew Israelites or one Westers on the street corner saying people slavery is coming to America, and how Hamites, white people, anybody who's not an Israelite is going into slavery, right? And so that's what the parody was about. And so we got that done with that. Solar come on the panel. Solar gets on the panel. Now, mind you, now this is my guess. If you've been knowing me for years, you know what I'm saying, I've been consistent that it's truth over color. I don't give a damn if you say you black. Hey, look, I mean, Pacoima Piru blood, that's what I used to gang bang all day in California. And from what I seen, hey, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. Ain't no black card with when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come up out of that, then it's like you know, blacks is killing each other. So the same people of me is killing me. So when I came into this truth early on, I knew ain't no black card. My brother and my sister or my father, my mother is those who do the word and the will of the Lord. If anybody got a problem with that, then maybe they need to talk to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
I don't really care nothing about that. And so Solar gets in there, he talking crazy. So at first I'm thinking he just playing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this brother just playing because he knew he was coming on. He lied and tried to say he didn't know nothing about vocab. You've been on vocab's platform plenty of times over there. You lied about that, just lying. So then he got real, you know what I'm saying? Real, you know, I guess militant, you know what I'm saying? Over there, you know what I'm saying? I guess he got his black supremacy on over there, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, well, if this is a conversation and you told me I could bring him on, if you knew you felt this type of way, maybe you should just say, well, don't bring him on the panel. Well, he didn't do that. He told me to slide him through, bring him through. You know what I'm saying? And I had no idea that the Solar was actually going to jump on the panel. I had no idea, you know what I'm saying? And do what he did, you know what I'm saying? And from where I'm from, if you get out of line and you get disrespectful with my guest that I brought on, then you don't got no respect for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like I sent my cousin so when I was back and I was hustling, I sent him around the way. I said, hey, look, go buy this, go over there, go get this for my cousin. He you know what I'm saying? I sent him over there to go buy some weed. My cousin robbed him. You know what I'm saying? So when he robbed him, that let me know you ain't got no respect for me. So Solar didn't have no respect for me. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to hospitality, I just don't do that for white people. I don't just do that for black people. I do that for anybody that's my hospitality, that's my guest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Then he started lying and saying that I would never did that, but I've done that for many of Hebrews. I've done it for many of black people. You know what I'm saying? There's the same skin tone as me. So just start lying. So that's
let me ask you something right there, right? Let me ask you something right there. Are you responsible for vocab alone and what vocab alone says out of his mouth and his actions when you ain't nowhere around? Are you, G-Kon, just because you brought him on the show, are you now responsible for the things that he's saying?
I'm not responsible for any of that when I'm not around him.
Exactly. So now, if somebody comes on that has a problem with some things that he has done, how do you defend something that don't have nothing to do with you, G-Kon?
It definitely has something to do with it has
It's not
something to do with me because I brought him on, and if you had a problem with him, then you should have said don't bring him on, or at least conduct yourself better than you conducted yourself, rather than getting extra super emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, I got
Hey,
all these brothers. All these brothers want to address you concerning right there at that point.
I'm
So
a
I'm gonna let D Red go first because he explained something to me, and I want him to say it directly to you. Go ahead, D Red.
now me and G-Con talk, right? Now, me and G-Con we talk, and G-Con said, I heard what he said about if he brings somebody to the hood, and I agree with him to a certain extent. If I bring, I'm on a block right now, right? If I brought somebody, if I'm gonna bring somebody to my neighborhood, well, the first thing I'm gonna tell them, hey man, what I'm saying? Look, sometimes these cats ain't friendly to strangers. This what go down over here. You just might get somebody that want to jump out there in that water with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you still choose to want to go, I'm gonna expect you to stand up on your 10 toes and do whatever it is. If somebody call you out in this one-on-one, I'm gonna expect you to jump out there. I'm not gonna cape for you just because you know what I'm saying, just because you whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you good. But shoot, if somebody want to test you just to see if you're gonna jump out there with them, I'm out there. You gonna have to get out there with them. So I feel what he's saying as far as his responsibility to make sure he get home safe. But ain't nothing wrong with a little ass whooping. You see what I'm saying? Whether you win, lose, or draw, as we say in my hood, win, lose, or draw, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just want to see if you're gonna get out there. And so it seemed like to me, and everybody know I got my issues with Solomon. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That if you notice how they get out on this platform, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to already know that this dude ain't finna get no pass. Because if you already know where you're going, you already know how them people are, and you choose to bring them over there, you can't get mad at them for doing what the hell they do. You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole issue with the whole thing. If I know I'm dealing with a pack of wolves, then I'm not gonna expect somebody to be a goddamn a poodle just because he is. And it seemed like that's what me and G-Con different with that whole situation. You see what I'm saying? And I think that he got to do a better job of knowing where he going and not showing a respect to person. Because it's like you won't. It's like it's even though I don't believe that that's what G-Con did. That's what it looked like. Sometimes it don't matter what it is; just matter what it looked like. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
It looked like you wanted motherfuckers to tiptoe through the tulips.
I want you to tell them about the because y'all differ in y'all understandings. You and vocab is what I'm talking about, G-Con. So if y'all got difference and people want to address him on his doctrines and the things he stand on, why are you inserting yourself in between that? Why are you not letting it happen?
Well, see, and that's the thing. Like, if you look at it, we was addressing the situation between Yara, me, and also vocab. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that he had mentioned. I mean, clearing some stuff up. And so I disagree with what D Red said, because Solar ain't really built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even like, I don't like, I'm 39 years old. I'm not gonna take somebody in some. I don't even be in neighborhoods like that no more. But I wouldn't dare take, even back then, a person to a neighborhood like that I knew did was, you know what I'm saying, that was like that, because I don't even like that's not nothing that I would do. And then if that person got to that neighborhood and somebody say they want to shoot the fade with them, and this person say, well, I ain't finna really, I ain't really on that, you know what I'm saying, then they gotta go about their business, you know what I'm saying, partner and all, because he said he ain't known that, you know what I'm saying. And so out of respect for me, you might as well just go and move on down the line, you know what I'm saying, and get his brother a pass out of respect for me. And so the moment when Solar did what he did, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no respect there, but it ain't been no respect there. So when I took him over there, it's like, if you say I could bring him, then I'm not knowing you jumping on. I'm not knowing you saying, well, this is a you carry yourself better. This is a debate league. You know what I'm saying? First of all, so if you want to get people to come to your platform and you want to get people to debate, you carry yourself better. You know what I'm saying? You don't get in there, get to calling people crackers and hunkies, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You over 40 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? You ought to know to carry yourself better. And for those who are saying that they Israelites, you shouldn't be doing that anyways. You're supposed to be a light into the world. You know what I'm saying? So even if you feel that this brother wrong, you know what I'm saying, do what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that he wrong, pray for your enemies. Why when you say you love Christ, you keep Torah, right?
Hold on, but Solar, he don't follow the scriptures, man. He don't follow the Bible.
Right, I know we don't follow that, but I'm talking about for the other ones who didn't follow suit and fell right behind him and went out there and got slaughtered right there with out there just as well, because you should never link yourself up to that. You should say, well, hold on for a minute, Solar. We don't really stand by that. I feel you already got this certain way about yourself, but that ain't what we stand by. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying? So whether or not how Solar felt, you still got a conscience, carry yourself a certain type of way, and then how do you expect your league to grow? You know what I'm saying? What is this, the all Negro league? Nigga, cut it off. Stop these guys. You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do? You trying to get real? What you trying to get all around debaters, or is this the all around Negro league? What is this? You know what I'm saying? And apparently it wasn't that, because I guarantee you, if Vocab would have said, come over here to my panel, you know what I'm saying, then he would have been, it would never been none of that. You know what I'm saying? It would never been none of nigga this or nigga that, you know what I'm saying? But this guy all types of crackers and stuff. Come on, man. What's that about? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look, at the end of the day, I try to run my platform a certain type of way. At the end of the day, that's that man's platform though. You feel me? Like if that's how he wants to run his league, and that's how he wants to communicate, because that's not the only, I've heard him talk to other brothers like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, it's just now he's jumping out of the window because it's vocab. That's how they communicate over there, man. You know
Right,
what I mean?
and that's my thing, and that was my whole point. Because when Jashub go over there, Jashub get the same treatment. You see
Yeah,
what
but
I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. Be honest with you, bro. I got kids, bro. I got a family, so and Vocab got kids too. So I don't play like that. So the moment he started, that's why I ain't really been rocking with that over there like that, because they sit up there and argue and do that all day. We don't talk about it. We be about it. You know what I'm saying? We actually moving, doing things, and helping families out here doing stuff. So what they got going over there, if it ain't about uplifting people in general, you know what I'm saying, or even uplifting your own people, like you say, it's your own people, then don't play like that. You came and you told me what this was about. You said it was, I told you what it was about. I was clear, it was good. Even Vortex, and that's his man's, he even said the same thing. Like, man, you knew this guy was coming over there. You did some nigga stuff, man. Like, and then not only that is you was so emotionally scarred, and I understand that, but bruh, don't be a diva. Don't wear your emotions on your sleeve, fam. Balance yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm still trying to figure out how the hell you get somebody else. Come on.
Let me say something.
Hold on 1 second, Yuhukanan.
Right.
This is important to me, bro.
Go ahead.
I need you to explain to me how you get my name twisted with black extremists.
You do it all the time, bro. You
Explain
hey, listen.
Explain it.
You can't.
That's what I asked you to do.
Listen. You around here calling white people pale faces. You know what I'm saying?
So what? That's what they are. They ain't white.
Right.
White is what you got on your shirt.
Right.
That's white. Ain't no person walking around looking that color. So they pale skin. What's wrong with that? They want to be labeled as a color, so I call them a pale skin. What's wrong with that?
Let me ask you a question though.
Nah, what's wrong with that?
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that.
Well, then go ahead and tell me what's wrong with that, because that's what I'm asking you.
Let me tell you what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Now, first of all,
that's not that term right there is a term to where it's derogatory. You calling them a pale face. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be called no pale face. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? What you mean?
Would you want somebody to
I'm
call
not
you
about
a
to call
black?
nobody no ignorant ass color white.
Hey,
They not the color of your shirt.
Would you want somebody to
They
call you
pale
a black?
skin.
Would you want somebody to call you a black face?
That's what the fuck they call me. They call me a black man, and I ain't no fucking black man.
Right.
Excuse my language, family.
Hold on.
Excuse my language.
Let's keep it clean,
Now you
brother.
just made a point. So you don't want them calling
Bro, we
you
can't hear
a
you.
black
We
man,
can't hear
right?
you. Yeah,
You don't want them calling you a black man, right? Right?
That's what I said.
All right, so then why in the hell would you call them a pale face then?
That's what they want to be called. They want to be called a color. So I call them a color.
Who said that though?
What?
Who said they want to be called? Who said?
What you mean? Who said? What you tell me? What you tell me? What do they call themselves?
Hey, listen. Who? Listen.
What?
Dude, so are you saying that every white person want to be called pale face?
What you mean? You just called them a white person.
Hey, you calling people pale face though?
So what? That's what they are. You ain't the truth.
Hey, listen.
Hey, hold up. G-Kon, what's the difference between pale skin and white person?
Hey, I'd rather for you to call me white than pale face.
I don't give a damn what you. I don't give a damn what you rather be called. They call us whatever they want to call us, so I'm gonna call them what I want to call them. And you got a problem with me calling them that, but you don't say nothing to them when they call us black Hebrew Israelites. I don't call myself that.
Who don't call themselves that?
I don't address myself as that.
Right.
You ain't never heard me address myself as that.
All right, let me ask you a question. So
they do call us black Hebrew Israelites.
Right, hold on,
exactly. That's disrespectful.
Hold on. Do black Hebrew Israelites call themselves black Hebrew Israelites?
I don't know what they call themselves. I don't call myself a black Hebrew Israelite.
It's recorded.
I don't care about what's recorded. I'm talking about myself.
So listen, let me ask you a question.
I don't speak for the whole nation. I speak for Yeshua.
Listen.
So when you talk about black Hebrew Israelites, go talk to those that call themselves that. That's what you need to do. Get your mind right.
Hey, listen, my mind good, bro.
It ain't good.
Hey, look, I'm good. You feel me? Like I ain't stressing. My family blessed. You know what I'm saying? We all blessed over here. And guess what?
You still ain't answering my question, bro.
What's your question?
So you said because I use the word pale skin is why you tag my name to black identity extremists?
It's other things. I don't even want to speak on.
Let's go. Bring it out, bro. Because I want to know. Because at the end of the day, if somebody come knocking at my door, bro, yeah.
Let me answer that, bro. Listen,
go ahead.
It's other
Tell me about it.
That's one of them. But guess what?
Tell me about
it. I'm afraid to even speak about it in public the way you didn't spoke about white people, bro. And
tell me about it, bro. Tell me about this. Tell me about this black extremist that I am.
What about the
you
way
see my face? I'm not hiding my face, so I'm right here. So that those who you trying to tag my face to with that BS, I want them to see my face so that they can see who I am. Right?
Let me finish.
So go ahead and break it out, bro.
And let's not talk about.
Let's not talk over each other.
Hold on. Let's not talk about the things you didn't spoke about. Big Hamites, nigga. Let's not talk about what you spoke about Africans, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What about Africans?
Yeah.
What about them?
Let's not talk about them. I'm Big Hamite, boy. You know what I'm saying? So if you speaking about me, you speaking about Hamites, Africans.
Speak about it. Bro, bring it out, bro. I'm right here. I'm right here. Stop talking around it and say exactly what I said. Bring it out.
Let's not talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It's
bring it out.
To even come out and
bring it out, bro. What you talking about? You just talking.
So moving on.
No facts. Hold on. Mute him real quick, bro, so I can talk.
Hold on 1 second.
I just want to say this real quick so I can jump off, man, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, disrespect the panel. So look, this is what it is. This brother made some accusations about me. I asked him clearly, what are those accusations? He said, pale skin, because I call white people that want to be addressed as colors a pale skin, right? Which is what they are. He mad about that, right? Then he try and say, oh, don't I link myself to black Hebrew Israelites? Ain't never in his life heard me ever address myself as a black Hebrew Israelite. Everybody on this panel know that I never use that term. Never. because I don't even address myself as a black man. So why would I use the black term in Hebrew Israelite? Makes no sense. That's another lie. So then I asked the brother, what else? Then he started talking about Africans. So I said, what about Africans did I say? Because I was on Sarnetta. I just had a live interview with Sarnetta. And I spoke very highly about my African relatives that didn't have nothing to do with our demise when it came down to our dysphoria, our enslavement. So what the hell are you talking about? You have nothing to talk about, bro. I'm going to say this, G-Kon, because you tagging my name to something like that is very serious. I got 7 children. Bruh, keep my name out your mouth when you talk about some slick ass shit like that, because I don't ever mention you about nothing like that, and I never would, because you got a family. All right? What I will say is this, bro. I pray that to the Most High that none of them alphabet motherfuckers, excuse my language again, family, come to me about what you tag my name to, bro. I really hope that for our sake as a family, right? Because that's how I look at us as a family. So keep my name out your mouth, bro, and you'll be solid. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And on that note, I'm gonna tell you this too. Keep my name out your mouth. Quit calling me Coons. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen you putting that out there like that, and we'll be solid, bro. I won't even bring you in it. You know what I'm saying? But the moment I see you calling me a coon, boy, I'm gonna speak on you so tough. And guess what? You gonna
listen, bro. You make that video 2 days before I even decided to even post anything about you, bro.
Cut it out. No, stop.
What you mean cut it out? Do you want me to look, bro? It's on your page. I ain't even gotta lie, bro. That's one thing about Bashar.
I just made that video yesterday.
I don't have to lie about you, G-Kon.
You
don't have to overtalk me. You don't have to overtalk me at all, because you can talk when I'm done. At the end of the day, I don't lie about you. I don't lie about no brother that I ever talk to or that I have an issue with. I deal with you about the information or the situation at hand. I don't have to make up nothing. I ain't never in my life made up nothing about you. Never. And then went around just spreading lies about you. So what I'm telling you is this, bro. I'm going to tell you this, bro, because I don't know what you talking about, bro. You made a video about me and the Yahweh War Machine tagged my name into something that I ain't even see. My brothers brought it to my attention because I don't be paying attention to y'all like that. I be focused on other things dealing with our league and, you know what I'm saying, trying to set up other debates, dealing with topics and information. I don't focus on you, what you got going on, self-destruction Malone, what he got going on. I don't even pay attention to y'all lives like that, bro. So I don't even understand how my name come across your lips on a live about something so dangerous. Something like that could take me away from my family. You don't even give a fuck about that, bro. Right. That's the problem that I have with this whole situation. And you tagging me with something like that. When I literally always spoke up highly about you to my Israelite brothers, telling them, nah, bro, he good. He getting it together, bro. He's starting to understand. At least he listening to us and starting to, and then you come back and you do me like that. You, Jeremiah Judah, and it's another person that ID spoke very highly of all 3 of you brothers, and all y'all did was stab me in my back, bro. And I'm good on all of y'all, bro.
Sure.
But I'm just letting you know right now, face to face as brothers, since I can't see you in person, bro. Out of love for our nation, please just keep my name out your mouth when it come down to any slick ass information like that, because I'm not attached to anything that you talking about when it come down to something like that. But a pale skin, a pale face is what they are and what they will always be. I will never run from that, and I'll never deny that. Period.
Now we ain't gonna do that.
All right, now
did you hear me say? Did you hear me ever call a pale skin a cracker?
I heard you say.
Well, we ain't gonna
bring
do
the proof then. We don't want to hear no hearsay. Bring the proof out.
Right.
I heard
bring
you.
Bring that timestamp. Bring that timestamp.
You never said a cracker.
Man, bring the evidence, bro. Bring the timestamp.
Line, bro. Stop the line.
Bring the timestamp, bro. You're bringing accusations.
Hey, you cannot, bro.
No. Fall back.
Hey,
No, because he knows I got evidence.
Hey, listen. Yeah, who can't ask me nothing. I'm gonna
ask you, and you can be a coward about it. It's up to you if you want to answer it. It's up to you if you want to answer. Because you
hold
made
on,
a lying statement. Hold up. He
Listen,
don't got to answer. Let me say my piece. Nah, fall back. Let me say my piece then.
Hold on, bro. You can say your piece, but let me say this to Yirmiyah real quick. Hey, Yehukanah can't ask me nothing, fam, cause I don't even really too much care for that brother like that. So him and Defenders of the Way, so they better not say nothing to me up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they can make their statements, but don't ask me nothing, fam.
Okay, so listen here.
Y'all can just make the statement.
No, I'm gonna make my statements. Hold up. Let me fall back. Let me say this, okay? The brother is telling a lie because he's talking about he's serious all the time. This man is a joking dude. Talking about he was on Solar Mine and he don't play like that. That's a lie. This man is a joker. He do foolish gesturing all the time. But let me ask you a question because it's come to my mind. You forgot that I have friends who work Secret Service, right? So let me ask you a question and you can answer it. Because from my understanding, that you sold out the vocab for him to get you a job with some Russian Jews in Chicago. Is that true? Is that's why you're acting the way you're acting? Because I've been getting information that your German, Russian, Jewish friend vocab helped you get a job 2 years ago with some Russian Jews in order for you to do what you're doing right now. Is that true?
And you see, this is the reason.
I asked you a question.
Hold on. Hey, mute this brother, man. Hey, listen. As the Holy Spirit bear me witness, this is the reason why, bruh. As God, man, listen, as my witness, if I'm lying, the Spirit can strike me right now, bruh. On my kids, bruh. Listen, I do not mess with guys that say little goofy stuff like this, bruh. This is
asked you a question. Just
hey,
if it's true, if it's not true, just say it's not true, bro. I asked you a question while you're dancing.
Watch it. Goofy, man. I don't even know what this dude on. Like, I don't even know. Let me show y'all something. I don't even like watch this, bro. That's why I say this make believe, bro. That's why I
asked you a question, bro.
Hey, listen, hold on, mute your mic, bro. Mute your mic. Watch this, bro. What up, Kevin? How you doing, bro?
Sure. How you doing?
Hey, well, now, hey, let me ask you a question. How did I end up? Where did we meet at, and how did we end up at up there at that job up in Chicago? Where did we meet at?
We met at CEN. You was coming in, and I was leaving.
Right.
You just came on board from Greater Great Wide or something, and you came to CDN. You had that newer Cascadia,
mm-hmm.
and I was looking to leave to go to KL, but then KL didn't do me right initially because they had me as a company man, so I came back to CDN.
Right.
Then I got out of the business altogether, and then ended up after I had eye surgery. It just ended up at National, and I had your number still, so we kept in contact. And I told you where I was at, and you came over to National.
Right. And when I seen that pay, what did I do? I said, it took me like a week or something. I was like, man, I'm coming up there to National.
Yeah. In
Right.
fact, I sent you some of my settlements to show you what I was making.
Right. Now I was just checking on something because I know I got a foolish guy on this phone right now just talking foolish. But anyways, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, man. I seen you been calling. I apologize. I've been with the family a little bit this week. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna definitely hit you tomorrow.
No problem.
All right,
I got a little going head in the main, so I'll be on the road heading the main.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna hit you. I gotta head out tomorrow too.
All
right, peace.
You still didn't answer my question, bro.
Now,
you didn't answer my question.
Mute his mic, bro. Mute his mic. Now, this brother just told y'all he hooked me up with a job called National Express. Go look it up. It's in Chicago. This brother lying, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is it owned by Russian Jews? Is it owned by Russian Jews?
Listen, I don't even know.
Russian Jews.
Listen, they're not even Russian Jews at all. Nothing Jewish about these people. This brother's a liar, bro. Like, I don't even know what this brother own, man. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, see what I'm saying? This make y'all look bad, man, with stuff like.
I asked you a question. I didn't say it was
wrong, man. Next question,
a
man.
direct question, bro. You are not answering direct.
You see that call I made?
Bro, that's like me asking, are you married? It's a yes or no question. I asked you a question. You didn't give me a direct answer. You're still dancing around the answer.
Right. Hey, mute this mic, man.
Yeah, just let it go, brother. Just let it go. Move on to the next question.
Smile, bro. All right, man.
Hey, Jeremiah, let me say my piece, and I'm gonna be out, bro. Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with G-Kon either. Now he says he don't have nothing to say to me, but he has my name in his mouth, and he run around and slander and lie and things of that nature. He talks about he loved truth, but then you sit up and tell bold-faced lies. He's going around telling folk, I don't believe in Christ and all of this other kind of stuff, all this other kind of foolishness, just flat out lies. He sit on a panel with a bunch of folk that flat out lies. So that's my issue with him, and that's why I'm here, because my name is in his mouth. Almost once a week, my name is in his mouth, coming out of his mouth with some lie attached to it. And so mainly the same issue that Brother Yashar has with him, trying to say that Brother Yehukanan and I are one West and all of this, and we support their doctrines and so forth and so on. And so those are flat out lies, but he's on here saying that he's a lover of truth and he supports truth. Cherry has done nothing but lie, but he sit up on her platform and support her and all of that other kind of stuff. All of this truth stuff he's talking about is false, because that's all he does all day and on a weekly basis is tell lies. That's first and foremost. As far as in regards, I was there while I was in the chat when he had his discussion on Solar Minds channel. I didn't see any disrespect there. I don't know about, later on, but initially what I saw that caused G-Kon to go off was that he put vocab in the hot seat. He asked vocab, which the question on the table still remains. If you have the Jewish people, your people that believe the same things, similar things, not exactly the same, but similar things. Case in point, one, that Gentiles, in other words, white people, according to them, it would be us as well. Some of them, black folks and the true Hebrews and all of that, but they certainly believe that Gentiles are going to be slaves in the kingdom. They certainly proselytize all across the world, and they have been doing that for the longest time. They've had a hand in our enslavement, a continued hand in our oppression with all the music, the violence and all of that kind of stuff. They are heavily inundated in the court system, the legal system, and all of that, which continues to make laws which oppress our people. But yet we don't hear any campaign against them from we understand why vocab, because those are his folk. Vocab got much more sense than G-Kon. Those are his folk, and he not gonna go against them. I mean, we've seen all the news articles about these Jewish folk that does some of the most wickedest stuff on the planet, including to our people, to kids, and all of that. There's not one, he can't show one video campaign against what's going on in the Ashkenazi Jewish community. Not one book written about the dangers of radical Zionists and Zionism and all of that. These folks who believe some, like I said, similar beliefs that we see in some of the extreme, what would be called the extreme Hebrew camps or what have you. UFOs, all these esoteric type doctrines, sucking baby penises, sucking blood out of baby penises, and all of that. We don't hear passing on venereal diseases through circumcision. We don't hear anything coming from their community in regards, which would be the urban apologist community, vocab and G-Kon in particular, about the atrocities that's being perpetrated by the Jewish people. And they have yet to say, well, show us your genealogy. Show us why you calling you don't have a right to call yourself a Jewish person, a descendant of Israel, or what have you. No campaigns. Nothing. And this is the issue that we are dealing with. Your behavior speaks for itself. You can make excuses and say you're for truth and this and that and the other, but when the truth is presented to you, historical evidence, DNA evidence, any historical, you're going to shoot it down when it comes from folk that look like you. That's in the same struggle with you. But when you get the same arguments from the European folk, the fake Jews and all of that, you are silent. And you can say whatever you want and try to mix it up. And that's what Solomon was saying. Why are you all the way over here trying to clean up black folk stuff? Why aren't you dealing with your own issues in your own communities? Aren't you an Ashkenazi Jew? Aren't you associated with them? Why not deal with them? And then you jumped in and started to defend him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. I don't see that as disrespect at all. I see what you did was disrespect to your own community for a person who uses us for bywords and the rest of the stuff, all these games, calling us all these names, making light of our oppression and all of that kind of stuff. That's pure Stockholm Syndrome foolishness, bro. And you can't explain that no kind of way.
Yeah, you want to respond to that, G-Kon?
Yeah, first of all, Sam hangs out with Yehukanan. Yehukanan is a liar. He been lying. So that leads me to believe you a liar too, because you lying right now. So I don't even take y'all serious because y'all both some lies tied together. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, when you got a Bible believer who say he's a Bible believer, but sits there and says he don't see nothing wrong or the dishonesty with what this brother Sola did, when even Lex Vortex, who was not a believer, said clearly what he did was playing games and he was lying and then acting like he didn't even know him or all this crazy stuff. And then I would never attach myself to somebody that lied and says, oh, this man tried to cheat on his wife with Raquel. And then when you inbox say you got 5 minutes to get that correct, I'm gonna expose you for lying. Oh, he inboxed me and said, oh, I was just playing because you did what you did to my wife.
Show that I said Raquel. You're lying. I'll make you a deal. I'll become a Christian tonight. Show me the receipts, because I ain't never said nothing about no Raquel. Show me the receipts. You're lying.
Hold on, brother Yehukanan. Hold on, brother Yehukanan. G-Kon, notice how you're not addressing. Notice.
Fall back, bro. Listen.
Notice that you're not addressing anything that I said, bro.
Let G-Kon.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. All I'm asking is that you address what I actually said, bro.
Fall back, bro.
Go ahead, G-Kon. Go ahead, G-Kon.
So listen. So this brother lied, and then he gets on her talking about, so he didn't made up something about a Russian. Like, I'm looking like, are you serious, son? And then I call that out, and then you got defenders of the way talking about that I didn't defend black people. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna tell me, well, he could defend himself, but you want me to defend them black people? You know what I'm saying? But you say,
notice I never said nothing that you saying, G-Kon. I didn't make any of those statements.
Mute your mic.
You got me confused with somebody else, bro.
So you're logically not making any sense at all, bro. And then another thing too is, as I stated before, bro, everything that Sola did was on a level of where he had his emotions on his sleeve, bro. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no shuckle buck, man. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And so if I brought this man through, and y'all know already that I ain't got no, I got a problem with white supremacists, bro. I ain't got no problem with white people, bro. White supremacists, bro. And I also got a problem with black supremacists, bro. What don't you understand? Or even any type of supremacists, bro. Anyone that's saying that they banging on skin doctrines. You know what I'm saying? So I would have never linked myself up with that like that. You know what I'm saying? And then for you to sit there and see this man lying and nobody don't correct them and say, listen, you just lied, bro. You need to get that together. That furthers why it pushes me away from what y'all got going on. Because y'all don't correct your own when you know that they wrong. Well, guess what I do? I don't care if it's my son, my wife, whoever. If you wrong, bro. That's just it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool, bro. That's not true because you sit up on Cherry's platform. I've seen you correct her a couple times. I'm not a liar like you guys. I've seen you correct her a couple times. But here lately, within the past 30 days, I was on the platform with you, with her lying. So stop saying that you correct folk and you make changes because that's just false. Number one, you didn't answer anything I said. What Yehukanon did, he's a man. He's here. He can speak for himself. You've already dealt with his issues. Just as always, bro, you answered nothing that I addressed. What I said to you, I'm not on the inside, so I don't know what you're saying that Solar lied about. From me being in the chat, watching the video, watching the YouTube video, what I saw was you get upset. Soleiman was only on there for about 2 or 3 minutes. And he said, well, wait a minute, hold up. Why are you all the way over here? What do you have to do with our community? What is it to you if black folks call themselves Hebrews? Valid questions when you bring someone, not disrespect, valid questions. And the video is there as a receipt. So I'm not the liar. Everybody that can go to that video and watch it will see within the first 5 minutes of Solar just asking him a simple question, you blew up and said, wait a minute, ho. Like you was protecting him from because he couldn't answer that. He could not answer why if Jewish people are doing, have some of the same similar.
He answered
Wait a
it.
minute. Why if Jewish people have some of the same similar beliefs, is he not? Where's your campaign at? That's what he said. Show me right now your campaign.
That's a valid question too, bro. I really want to hear from you on that. That's a valid question.
His answer was it doesn't matter. They going to hell if they don't believe Christ anyway. That was his answer.
No. It was more than that answer. That was ultimately to where he pushed that answer. But what he answered first was he's an apologist, right? So he says, I got books on this side dealing with Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses,
Islam.
You know what I'm saying? He said,
notice it's not no Jewish people in there. Notice he didn't say that.
Guess what?
So that's another category that he could have chose outside of black people. Go ahead.
Hey, listen. So then he had a debate with a Jew, you know what I'm saying, on his page 13 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
A debate is not a campaign. It's not a 10-year campaign. Two different things.
Listen, the first thing that people will debate was non-Messianic Jews that don't believe. Vocab deals with progressive covenantalism, right? Progressive covenantalism, and so it's mainly almost something to me like
replacement theology, basically.
That's what it's mainly like, replacement theology. And so he believes that the church is.
You don't agree with him on that, right?
I don't agree with that. He believes that the church. I believe some of that partially, and what I mean by that is that if most of the covenants is conditional, you know what I'm saying, and so they're subject to change. But when it comes to God still saying that He's gonna, has Israel fallen that they should not get up, has they stumbled that they should fall and not get up, then Romans 11 says that God is gonna reserve Israel as a people, and whoever individually, you know what I'm saying, believes is where that reservation goes. So the name of Israel will be reserved. So
okay, cool. So let me ask you. You taking us off, bro? So is a debate the same as all out war? Is a debate the same as
Well,
all
hold
out
on. Listen,
war?
bro. Listen, let
But
me
is
say,
a debate?
you can cut it how you want to cut
Well,
it.
we heard you, Sam. We heard you. Go ahead, G-Con.
And so when the brother, when he's explaining this to them, this is what he says. He says, if either way, if they don't believe on Christ, they're the Jews of the synagogue. That's the synagogue of Satan, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason why he believes that, if he say, well, he already said that he don't believe all of them is Jews. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mixing in, which he gave his argument on. Go check out Lex Vortex interview yesterday on his page, right? Lex Vortex, I forgot what his name is, but just look in the dark side. The dark side. His channel is called The Dark Side, something like that, whatever. Check out that interview. In that interview, he tells you that every one of those Jews is saying they are Jews and not Jews, because the fact is the mixing in. So he makes a great point on that. Genetically, it's so much admixture to where everybody, but what he did is he said everybody just can't be saying that they this, but he says the thing about it is the Jews never really looked at that as a person who was a Jew, to where they saying, well, this is a Jew because it's just nothing but pure bloodline. Nah, because it was never just really, it began to be mingled. It was never just really pure bloodline. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, a person that's saying there is a Jew is more so not dealing with ethnicity now. Why? Because they've been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what he was really bringing out. So what I'm saying is that the argument that you're making, right, and what you're saying is fallacious. Actually, it makes no sense. Now, if he says he doesn't, the church is Israel, okay, so be it, or whatever. Or they replace the church, or they replace Israel, all right, so be it. Whatever. I don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So what that got to
But
do
you
with
said you deal with truth, though. He's teaching falsehoodness, and you say you address falsehoodness wherever you see it, whether it's black or white. You just said that here less than 10, 15 minutes ago, but now you just said I don't deal with that. Whatever he believe about covenanted nominalism. Now let me say this, and I'm done. I'm gonna give my brothers the time to go.
I addressed it, bro. If you want to go to my page, look what I addressed.
Okay, bro. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just say this last piece, and I'm done. I'm gonna let my brothers.
Hold on, Sam.
I'm gonna let my brothers.
Let me say
I'm gonna let my brothers get in. I just wanted to make a note that you didn't answer any question, bro. You didn't answer the question. You gave us a 10, 15 minute preview of what Vocab's theology is, his theological covenantal nominalism and all of that stuff. You told us about that, but you did not explain why is it that if you have Jewish people believing the same thing, preaching the same thing, doing some of the same wickedness that we see in some of the camps and places, things of that nature, and some Hebrew believers, we don't see any campaign against them. A debate is not all out war. And I'm done. I just wanted to make that clear that you did not answer, and let the people, the panel, the viewers understand that what you just did was a logical fallacy. You just diverted our attention to what Vocab believes in, instead of explaining why Vocab don't have videos, books, incessant parodies about the Jewish people and them believing that they are the people.
Well, let them post that, bro.
And not in Jesus.
That's a good.
Go ahead.
That's a good point, though, G-Kon. That's one of the issues that I had, but I want to let King Seth, I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna let Yeshua go right after that.
I G-Kon, man. I mean, I don't know, man. As probably I'm probably about the only one on this panel that don't believe in the Bible, right? And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of wise men told me, man, if you just sit back and let somebody talk, man, they'll tell you anything you want to know, any and everything you want to know. And as I've been sitting here, I had some questions for you, but you kind of answered all the questions I needed answered. And it's the same thing black folks been filing for that we've been doing the whole time since we came here. We always want to go and save Mouse all the time. You know what I'm saying? So what you told me was, oh, I don't care. You can Asian this and Asian that and white this and white that. You was mad at yourself for calling the people pale face. If you mad at that man for calling them pale face, you really gonna be pissed at me because I call them savage cave beasts all day. That's what
And
I
you,
call them
you do
all
too.
day long. Savage cave dogs all day. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. So if you saying that, oh, you gonna protect them and you gonna do this, it's like, bro, these people have been doing this evil, wicked shit to us since we been here, bro. Since they came out the caves, and for you to put yourself in the cross between a brother grilling a white dude on his stance is crazy to me because they got a lot to answer for. And for you to say the things what you said, my thing is to say this, I'm not even directing this to you. This is to black people, period. Now, what we have to do is recognize this type of Negro. We have to sit back and see if we are willing to work with these type of people. Because this the type of dude that will stab us in the back. This the type of dude, if we plan an insurrection, he will run and go tell them what we're doing. This is the type of Negro that will say that won't save your baby, but he'll save a white baby. Because look at what he said. Long as he's your brother in Christ, I don't believe in nothing that nobody believe in on this screen. But I'm gonna protect Jeremiah kids. I'm gonna protect Yashar kids. I'm gonna protect Yakanan kids. I'm gonna protect Jashub kids. I'm gonna take everybody kids on here. I'm gonna fight and die behind mine. I never in a million years go against my Hebrew Israelite brother for a white boy. I don't care what that person believe in. I don't care what my brother believe in. This is my brother. We've been through the same things and going through the same things and fighting the same war. Now you mad? Oh, that's derogatory, bro. What do you mean derogatory? Are you serious? You mad because the SARS calling these people pale faces? Well, they fed our babies to alligators. That's not derogatory, huh? But you gonna say these people? You want to jump in line and fire to protect these people? That soon as the white man come and do something to you, brother, that boy ain't gonna be there with you to save you, bro. That boy gonna turn on you like a flapjack and give you up. And the person that's standing behind you, most likely will be somebody that look behind you, say, "Come on, brother, I got you." But look what you doing. You want to protect them. So my thing is the black folks, man. Me, I leave y'all to the sharks, bro. Me. I mean, you want to protect them, you die just like them. Then you want to be with them, you go with them, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's me. Now black folks, what I'm telling y'all is this is the same thing they used. This is the same thing that they've been doing to us since the beginning. They've been implanting Negroes in our shit, in our organization, in our stuff like this, and then turning us, trying to turn us against each other, trying to make us fight one another. And then what he doing? Sitting back in the corner, laughing with Mouser, while we over here looking like a fool. Our whole movement just stopped. This is what I need y'all to recognize, bro. This ain't a belief thing. This ain't a faith thing. Right now, this man is willing to say fuck us, fuck the race. It's him. I'm gonna protect him. You heard what he said. That's all I needed to hear. You didn't already told me what already told me what you said, bro. So I know, bro. When it come down to battle, whose side you on? So
All right.
I mean, like I say, I never do that, bro. But
Let me respond to
more power to you. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. I say more power to you. I follow my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I hope, whatever you do, bro, is great. And no hating on you, bro. But to me, you a coon, bro. That's just sorry to say, bro. I'm gonna
right.
keep saying it. I don't give a fuck
So,
what
so,
goes
so
on.
let me so
I
let me
don't.
respond, let me respond to this brother. Now, once again, when I first met King, the first thing I seen with King was drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen King's debates, what was he doing? Drunk. You know what I'm saying? Probably drunk now. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain something to y'all. Let's say, for instance, we move all the white people off the earth, right? Let's say, for instance, it's just black people. You know what I'm saying? Right? What he wants y'all to believe is it's just gonna be this harmony place. It's just gonna be, oh, this is just harmony. You know what I'm saying? It's just great. This is, you know, this is just utopia. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants y'all to believe. He wants y'all to believe. It's the same brother when I met him had a 9 and say how he'll lay another black man down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, non-stop in the back chat. This brother right here. You know what I'm saying? I'll lay another brother down, but this your brother, but you'll lay him down with a 9 though. You know what I'm saying? So then he gonna tell me, he gonna say, I'll be the one to snitch. Nah, bro, you might want to put that wine down, the substance that takes over people, that cause people to snitch and do crazy things. Whatever you smoking on, you might want to put that down, because that's the influence that will influence you to trade on the next person. And then another thing too is, this is what the Bible teaches us. It talks about man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out the mouth of God. So we don't look on the skin color and say just because he's of my skin color that he's with me. Nah, bruh. It's if a brother is doing the truth that he's with you. And I don't know what type of hood you've been to or where you from, but evidently you ain't learned nothing. Because I learned, bruh. And one thing I learned is when I walk outside, listen, in my neighborhood and I got things that I got that's nice or whatever the case may be, guess what? I ain't looking at no police and saying that this man finna come and gun me down. No, I'm looking at my own skin tone because they looking for the bread, the dollar, and they finna try to check me on up out of here. Now let me tell y'all a quick story real quick. On Facebook, I tag people's names. 15 people that I know, right? 15 people.
That's just sad.
Right? That's cool. 15 people that I know, right? Let me teach y'all something. 15 people that I know, right? Shot and killed in St. Louis, right? Only one of them shot by a cop. And the sister made this claim. She knew all of them. We from the same spot, same area, right? This is what she said, and made a lot of sense, and I reposted it. She said, man, we as black people need to really get it together. She said, because Lil Tony over here got killed in his own hood. Girl over here got shot over 60 rounds. Hit this man's car. Ain't no police did that. Ain't no police did that, bro.
So you don't see the point of that? So you don't see the point?
I let you talk, bro. Listen, I let you talk.
We engaging in a discussion.
Hold on, I understand, but I
thought you was a Christian.
Go ahead, G-Kon.
Because what
I'm you, bro.
Bro. What I'm talking about is reality that goes on in these neighborhoods, bro. So when I look and I say, when I leave out the house, I say, today I can die at the hand of anybody, including my skin color. Because the enemy don't know no colors when he coming. Whether if you feel it's the white man or not, he coming, bro. Whether it's the enemy in you to self-destruct on somebody, he's coming, bro. What you're saying is a lie, bro. And it's fabricated because it's not how the world works, bro. You thinking that you can go and sit beside your partner with chains on, with money flashing, and then he ain't looking and be ready to knock your noodle? Quit playing with people, bro. You are playing with people's lives, getting drunk and high all day, talking stupid out here, smoking all in front of the kids, drinking all in front of the kids, and then expect to raise a powerful nation when you're cycling foolishness and trash. Get sober first, then come and holler at me, because I'm a sober mind. What are you talking about, bruh? That's why I say I don't take you brothers serious, man. You talk about helping black people, but none of y'all is really going to help black people like you should. You're doing more talking, if anything, bruh.
Man, let me get on the mic. Yeah, Mike. Let me get on the mic,
30
bro.
years old, bruh.
Hey, can I get
on the mic.
next after you?
Hold on, bro. Let me get on the mic.
Yeah,
First
you
of all,
got it. You got it.
bro.
You went on. Now you want to cut me off, bruh. Now you want to
First
cut
of
me
all,
off.
Coon.
So
First of
listen,
all, Coon.
Let's keep the personal name calling to a minimum.
Oh, okay, bet. Okay. Well, first of all, dude, I don't know what you talking about you seeing me drunk and high. Yeah, nigga, I be drinking. Yeah, I smoke. So do, and I don't got a problem with it, bro. But see,
what
the
about
thing
you
about you is,
with guns?
because I like guns.
Why would
I
you
love
threaten
guns.
another black man with a gun?
Because he threatened me with a gun.
Stop lying, man. No, he didn't. I was in the chat room the whole time.
Who you was in the chat room with? Who I threatened with a pistol?
You probably was too drunk to remember.
Who? Tell
Next
me who.
question, man. Next question,
See, that's
man.
what I'm saying. You keep like I'm starting to believe. Hold on, bro. Shut up, bro. Mute this man. I'm starting to believe what the brother said because they was asking for receipts and you did the same damn thing.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? You can't bring no receipts, but you making claims. Okay, but let me finish saying what I gotta say. First of all, bro, I don't know what you're talking about on that.
You been
Second
drinking
of all,
today? You been drinking today?
Oh, can you shut
been
up,
drinking today?
please?
Hey, LeBron,
Can you shut up, bro?
Move on through the panel, man. Go ahead, King Seth.
But this a Christian though, they're supposed to have self-discipline though. But I'm drunk though. And then first of all, you lied. Drunk people tell the truth. Stupid. So, and then what you said, you say, I'm more scared of going outside and getting killed by my own people than the police.
I didn't say scared. First of all, bro.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Stop lying, bro.
Shut up, bro. Before I go get my bloodhound, my nigga. When I go get my bloodhound, you gonna run up. The bloodhound is gonna chase you up under a tree.
Who gonna chase me up under the tree?
My bloodhound.
Let's keep it with the info, bro.
Somebody gonna chase me up under the tree.
Let's keep it with the info.
Knock these down.
Let me finish. Can I finish talking, bro? Have some do your Christ-like shit and shut up, please. You know what I'm saying?
Drinking? Hey man, look, man, I'm gonna ask y'all, man. Let's keep it clean, man, for the family.
I'm trying to.
Hey, King Seth, can I tap in and then y'all come back? You get back at him in a little bit once y'all calm down.
It's sober.
I mean,
after this, I'm gonna pass this over to Yashu next.
Okay, yeah, my fault.
Yeah, after I finish saying this, bro, I'm gonna be quiet, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, you talking about you scared to go outside. That's because you scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can't tell the difference between the police killing people and the public killing people, then you're an idiot. And that's facts, bro. If you can't tell the difference between the police doing it and somebody else doing it, bro, then say, bro, don't ever get on here when you first get on here and talk about somebody don't have no information. You see what I'm saying? Don't come out here and try to tell people what they doing in their community when you ain't doing shit. What you doing? What you doing, bro? Cooning? Oh, my bad. What, my fault. That's my fault. Now I'm gonna let somebody else have it, bro, because you sad, bro. You sound just like them people, man. You sound just like them people, bro. You need to be, bro. Your card need to be revoked.
Right after your shoe go, I got an article, G-Kon, that I want you to read for the family. And then I want you to give me your perspective on it after Yashub, all right, bro? And then we're gonna let the brother Anonymous Hebrew come in. All right. So Scholastic Bully, it's on you, huh?
Yeah. I want to land back on something King Self said. I understand LeBron's perspective. Many black people have that perspective of being afraid of their own, so to speak. I'm not saying he is, but saying that black on black crime does exist. But that doesn't excuse the years of terror in the years of crimes committed by white people on our people. I hear this argument thrown out there a lot, and it's really unfair and unjust to use that argument because when we're talking about black on black crime, that's usually criminal activity. When we're talking about police slayings of black people, these are people that are getting paid by our tax dollars. These are people that are being employed by the government, by our local city polity to defend and protect and serve the community, killing them. That's a huge difference. It's a difference when a criminal kills someone or take life than someone that's supposed to be protecting and serving the people. So I think that disregards that argument. But I want to touch on what the brother Sam was speaking on about vocab Malone. And I'll be through, and whoever wants the mic or whatever you want to do, Jeremiah can get it. It is kind of hypocritical that it's easy for you brothers, and I'm not even just speaking to you, LaRon. It's easy for someone of vocab and James White and those people in that camp to talk down on the Hebrews, and we see these same things you could be arguing against with the Zionists, with the people that's in the land of Israel, call themselves Israeli, that many of which are openly racist. They don't want to be
classified as anti-Semite, but go ahead.
You understand? Many of them are openly racist, refer to everyone outside of their clique, let's just call them that, the Ashkenazis, as Goyim, even other people that have Jewish ancestry, like the Mizrahi, right? Like the Yemenite Jews, right? Like the Ethiopian Jews, and so on and so forth. We can speak all night. We can do a whole show on this. They have very racist attitudes towards these people and judging people solely on their skin color. And I don't see the campaign from Vocab Malone, James White, and all of these people that think like them, right, in their cohorts. And I'm not even just singling out LaRon, because LaRon, you're not in a camp, but you attach yourself to that guy. So that's why I told you at the beginning of this, you really need to, detach yourself from this guy and let Waste Management take him off the curve and throw him in the landfill, man. Because if you're genuine, you got to point out these things. You can talk about Israel. You can talk about all of our camps and the GMS, IUIC and all that, and throw them under the bus about the things that you hear them teach. You can talk about what I teach. But when you have these people that's from the land that I never seen this guy have a problem with, that teaches all these heinous things about black people and racist ideologies, I don't see any videos, no debunk videos, no one talking about it coming from Vocab's camp or coming from those people that used to be a part of Shield SWAT, So I would like you to
What about the Jewish people that behind all the movies and the imageries creating all Israel as white people, presenting Charles Heston and all that? But go ahead.
Right. What's the Ridley Scott when he made Moses? What's the movie he made? The Moses movie he made recently. He said he could not make the Egyptians black because he would not get funding. Right. So I don't see Vocab Malone and his cohorts going on a campaign speaking out against that. And I understand why he doesn't speak out against that. I understand why he's speaking against the Ashkenazi Jews.
Why not? Why not?
It's simple. It's called self-preservation.
Right.
Which is funny, G-Kon, because that's something you should be practicing for your people. Just like he don't want to speak out against his own, I think you should do the same. And I also think you should stop being friends with that guy and associating yourself with him, because I'm going to be honest, bro, it's sullying your name, because it seems like everything he's doing in a negative light that may seem to be racist or portrayed to be racist is rubbing off on you in the community because we're seeing you attached to him. So that's really all I got to say in a nutshell. And another thing, I would like to have that brother himself come to the channel and speak on these things for himself.
Right. If brother's gonna jump down like Solar, then you know what I'm saying, and get emotional, then ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, that ain't gonna happen over here because we got the quorum and we keeping the peace with you.
Right.
We making sure everything goes smooth with you. So if we can get him over here, you know what I'm saying, we can have a discussion about these things that we're bringing up and these issues that we see that are apparent, because I have never seen him speak against the racist Zionists. I have never seen him speak out against the racism of the Ashkenazis.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, though. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Is the first thing you said about when you said about police, right? The Bible is clear that it says that God will give you over to wicked people, evil people. When you're doing
He'll give who over?
Anybody. Israel, anybody.
Come on, G-Kon, man. Come on, G-Kon, man. You know he's talking about Israelites.
Even I know that one, bro. Even I know
we
that.
know he wasn't just dealing with anybody and everybody. We know that. The word scripture teaches that.
Hold on, stop for a minute. Stop. When a person is wicked, are you telling me in the scriptures the Bible don't teach that God will give them over to another nation of people or kick them out of their land?
No.
Then let me ask you a question. Then when you seen that Nebuchadnezzar came and did he just take over the Israelites, or did he take over the nations just as well too?
No, you're a dispensationalist, right?
I'm just asking, what did he do?
Let me answer you. You're a dispensationalist,
yeah,
right?
I'm a dispensationalist.
Okay, so you know that each nation has its dispensation, meaning it's time to rule on the earth, right?
Right.
So Nimrod's kingdom came to an end. If you remember the vision that was given to Daniel about,
you proving my point,
right? That was talking about different kingdoms and their time to rule on the earth. So it wasn't necessarily a punishment that somebody came and took them over. It was a part of it, but it was actually that kingdom's time to come to an end. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, you actually are proving my point, because when you see that a nation is wicked and doing wickedness, God will take that nation over. Same thing that Israel did to the nations that was doing wickedness in the land of Canaan. God says it's not because of your righteousness that I sent you to get these people. It's because of because of their abomination, their wickedness.
Bro, it also has to do with the covenant that he made with Abraham, bro. So you can't dismiss that.
Right. I'm not dismissing that, but the fact is the covenant that he made with Abraham is the covenant that you see that talks about Genesis 12:3 concerning that God will save nations, but he also will curse those nations that we see that come up against Israel, who is going to bring about the very seed who will be the blessing and bring about the promises. So you can't, whatever, regardless of what you're saying, is that God is still going to bring evil and calamity on the wicked person. He's never stopped doing that since the beginning, even before Israel came. He's going to do that.
But that prophecy in specific that you made reference to was about the Israelites. That's all I was trying to get you to confess to.
It's other scriptures where it says that God sent other nations against other nations. God sent other nations against other nations.
Talking about the specific scripture you was talking about, though, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I'm talking about one you was
right. So or not. If you know the specific scripture, then bring it out. Then you know I'm speaking the truth. Speak on it then.
But
he's not even disagreeing that you speaking the truth, though, bro. Like he's saying,
so what about Matthew 15:24? What about Matthew 15:24?
King Self, you don't even, hey, bro, cut it out. You don't even deal with the Bible. Stop it, son.
I'm gonna let you bring out your.
And I will beat you. Well, I will beat the brakes off you with the Bible, and I don't even believe in it, nigga. I can teach you about the Bible.
I got a debate on the way.
Your last debate.
Please out this boy with the Bible, boy. You tripping? You don't even know. Listen to what you talk. Listen to what you talking about, bro. They ask you a simple question of who, and you talking about somebody else, bro. Everybody know who they talking about. They talking about the children of Israel, idiot boy. This nigga crazy.
Anyway, no, it's not just talking about the children of Israel. It's more than that, bro.
Show me who else is talking about. Show me it's talking about the Australians. Show me where it say the Australians too.
Plenty of people, bro. It's just
Show me where it say the Australians.
Hey, you say God don't change, right?
Go ahead and finish, G-Kon, because I got an article I want you to read real quick.
All right, cool.
Can I read Matthew 15:22?
All right, cool. Hold on, brother.
15:24.
So listen. So my point is this: you talked about the officers, right? We already know that he's going to minister the sword, and he's going to cut that sword, and he's looking a wicked officer or wicked nations is will be dealt with when a righteous government is coming, right? We understand that. And so God placed them in that position, right? So here's the thing, here's your responsibility. If you know this already, fool me once, fool me twice, but the third time, damn, son, like over and over again, like you already know the response they looking to get from you, especially if they white supremacists. Why do you keep yielding to it? So now you disregarding what the scripture's saying now. Because you know why? If you say you a believer, because you know why? Because the scripture tells you how to deal with those such things.
Man, what the hell are you talking about, man?
You don't even believe in the Bible, bro. Mute your mic,
bro. What you talking about, bro?
Hey, you don't like wisdom. You don't deal with the Bible.
Wisdom, nigga, you babbling.
King Seth, let him finish.
Let him finish, bro. I'm trying to move the show along, man. I'm trying to move the show along. Go ahead and finish up, G-Kon.
King Seth, you don't deal with the Bible, so guess what, bro? You just gonna be one of them, another nigga that's gonna die without wisdom, bro. Just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, move on. Anyway, so what I'm saying is this, scholastic bully. Listen, it's up to you to make a choice and a decision. Either you're gonna believe what the word of God is saying and not yield to what they're trying to do. Because when you stand before God, he ain't trying to hear all these damn skits y'all talking about up here right now. He ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. None of that. He gonna ask you, what did I tell you to do? What was you responsible? You're gonna be held responsible on what you was given to do and you did not do. So all this whining and stuff that y'all doing and the white man and vocab is, let King Seth have that, because he's not a believer, right? So he don't know how to move out here. Now, if you call yourself a believer, you should know how to move out here. Now, to your second point is this. Now, with vocab, right? You say, why does he address that? The man stated already that he's dealt with a lot of those things. There's a chef over here for Jews. There's a chef for Islam. There's all these different chefs. But when you start dealing with,
he didn't have a chef for Jews, though.
Right? When you start dealing with Hebrew Israelism, ain't no chef. None of that.
Ain't no chef for Jews either, though. He didn't have
it
no
is
chef
a chef for them. Because I got books right now.
I'm talking about what he didn't show them. He didn't say nothing about that. He's talking about more. He said Mormons. He said Mormons, Muslims, and he want a shelf for Hebrew Israelites.
No, hold on. Listen, I'm saying for Jews, right? I've been to Vocab's house, bro. Listen, Vocab got books. Hold on.
You been to his house?
Yeah, silly.
Hey, y'all cooked them. Hold on, y'all cooked them bloody steaks on the back. Y'all cooked them bloody ass steaks.
I'm saying exactly what we did. This gonna make
you want to still move.
Hey, y'all chill out, man.
Hey, King Seth, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you do. Hey, you know what we did
at Juke house, huh?
Hey, hold on, King Seth.
You done got turned back. He done done something strange to you, huh?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you exactly what we did too. You gonna get mad at this one. Guess what we did?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You ate fried chicken. We know. Vocab told us you ate fried chicken.
Y'all get some decorum in the building, man.
Hey, you know what we did? We went out for chicken and Kool-Aid. You mad, nigga?
Right.
Next question, man.
And listen. Let me say something real quick. And then after he had the chicken, listen.
Hey, look,
bro, listen.
It was red. Was it red? It was red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I had some red one, fam. You feel me?
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
I had watermelon too after that.
Hey, but
Boy,
hold up, but hold up.
straight cooling. Boy, what over there
Check
straight
this out
cooling.
though. Check this out though. His boy Vocab posts a picture about it, joking about it, talking about he was with his little black homeboy, a fellow apologist, eating chicken and drinking Kool-Aid. That's the whole kicker about the whole thing. And G-Kon sitting up here looking crazy, and this dude playing off of stereotypes of black people eating chicken and drinking Kool-Aid, playing off of those stereotypes. And this dude, look at the cheese on his face. Look at the cheese on the dude's
Chicken
face.
and Kool-Aid. It was fire.
Hey, Yummy, you gonna bring out your article, or can I go? What you
Bring out your article.
Let me get to my article, man. All right, G-Kon, I want you to read this, man, because you're an excellent reader, brother. All right. So I want you to read this, then I want your commentary, all right? Let me share my screen. All right, tell me if I need to blow it up, make it bigger or whatever, I'll do so. All right. All right, can you see that? Do I need to blow it up?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, can you read that for us?
It says, can you address their concerns, Mr. Chang? Well, this is an Asian interviewer. It says, can you address their concerns, Mr. Chang? Mr. Chang, the concerns of black people, yes, I can. The fact is that we all live under a system of white supremacy. We Asian people look back at our long history of conflict with the European. We observe their strategies and develop our own in response in kind. There is no need for loud mass movements on our part because we intend to overtake them in time through action and personal sacrifice. An Asian interviewer and the black man, Mr. Chang, he does not count into our situation. He is simply here. We do not hate the black man. We just love the Asian man most. Real love, not clench. What does that say? Cliche. Yeah. We want to see any man happy, so we
we want to see Asian men happy.
Oh, Asian man, yeah. I can't. It's starting to get blurry a little bit for some reason. Okay, we want to see Asian man happy, so we employ him. We eat together. We spend time with each other. We want his kids to be educated, so we invest in our own schools that offer our children the technical abilities to change the world's power structure in our favor. We want to see the Asian man safe, so we purchase and organize our own communities. We want him to remain Asian, so we reduce the outside influence of other ideologies and cultures while he fought to sniff.
Hold on. Asian, so we reduce the outside influence of other ideologies and culture. Go ahead.
We reduce and it says cultures. While he fought to sniff behind the white man, the black man had the opportunity and every right in the world to do the same. But he chooses to indict people like me for not being. You're gonna have to read the rest because
he indicts people like me for not hiring him over my own brothers. For me to do this would be foolish, and that would not be Asian love. In contrast, the black man will fight for the right to be up under everyone else other than other black people who he should feel the most love for. If our indifferences to their situation makes us racist, then what would you call the black man's indifference to his own situation?
So you want to know what I think about this, or what is this trying to convey?
Yeah, I want to know what you think about that.
So what this is conveying, right, is basically the what you call this self-preservation of self. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so this mindset is a fleshly mindset, a worldly mindset. And so the Bible don't teach this right here. And so when you say
nowhere in the Bible or the New Testament?
Yeah, the Bible don't teach that at all. Yeah, the Bible don't teach that.
Oh, nowhere in the Bible it don't teach
Yeah,
that.
and I want to challenge him. I'll challenge him with that. Yeah,
Right, that's fine.
absolutely. He's wrong. You're
so
absolutely
hold
wrong.
on. All right, let me respond. Let me respond. I know, Sam, you want to challenge everything. Let me respond. And so,
Negro, I'll challenge you on that and beat your ass on that.
All right, that's fine. So put it back up on the screen.
Clean, baby.
Put it back up on the screen. Let me show y'all something. Let me pick this apart. All right. Because furthermore, this actually lets you know to where you need to be careful of men with this type of mindset. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show you why. All right, so, enlarge it a little bit. So, first of all, we clearly know that the Bible teaches, it talks about clearly about
go to the magnifying
preservations that we see, preservations that we see, but this preservation is for the believer. And this believer is baptized into one body.
The magnifying glass, right above the little Asian dude head.
Oh.
All right, cool. And so this believer is baptized into one body by one spirit into the new man, which is Christ, right? That's what the Bible teaches us. So the Bible teaches us not to look on a man because of his color, but man look on each other because of their color. But the Bible don't teach us to do that. It says, look not on a man of his countenance, nor on his appearance, for man looketh on that, but God looketh on the heart, while man looketh on the outward appearance. Now, the preservation that he's talking about here is a preservation of self. This preservation that we see of self is a false preservation, because it comes exactly from the Garden of Eden, to where when man began to look on themselves, one of the ways to preserve themselves is through lying, through cheating, you know what I'm saying, through blaming other people for their own problems. That's all in the scriptures. And this is what these people do. They sit down at the table with each other, lie, cheat, steal, to preserve self. Well, the Bible does not teach that. What the Bible teaches us is something totally different. And the reason why I disagree with this viewpoint in the sense of when it comes to color or the Asian people, because when the people that you deal with is the people basically who Christ says, who is my mother, who is my father, but those that do the will of the Lord. That's what the biblical text teach us. Now, anybody that's outside of that, they might take this persuasion or this mindset. We don't take this mindset right here, who are true believers. We know already that at the end of the day, like he says here, the concerns of black people, yes, I can. The fact is that we all live under a system of white supremacy. That's a fact. We do live up under a system of what we call white supremacy, right? It says, we Asian people look back at our long history of conflict with the Europeans. We observe their strategies and develop our own in response in kind. There is no need for loud mass movement in our part, because we intend to overtake them in time through action and personal sacrifice. Now, the problem with this is because when you look at the infrastructure before the white people came in, you had to where these people were divided amongst themselves. Either if it was different styles with different type of Asian arts, but killing and massacring each other themselves. So it was always a problem that was within. So the problem is not really the white man that came in. Before the white man came in, there was a problem that had to be dealt with. But because they was inflicting it on each other, they felt like that it wasn't a problem, but it was always a problem because a Korean might then look at a Japanese the same way. So the problem with this is that Christ comes to give people to resolve an issue that is within human, to cause men to have a born again spirit, to where you just ain't looking and saying, well, the white man or the Asian man or my brother, this and that. He's giving you the cleaning kit for yourself to where you can relate to them even when they're wrong. In a way, what I mean by relate, to where you know how to respond and deal with them even in spite of what they're doing unto you. You know what I'm saying? Which makes you a judge, which is going to make you a proper judge. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this is, whoever is really pushing this right here, you're not pushing Bible at all. Because if we see that type of mindset, like one thing Christ says he came to his people, right? But there's a purpose of why he came to his people first. You say you chosen, well, why are you chosen? And ultimately, God's goals is to save man from the very works of evil that we see of evil that's outside of him and in him, right? And to use Israel as a tool, as a conduit to bring men back unto him, to bring also to bring Christ here, who can basically do a redemptive work to establish Genesis 12:3, which is the promise of Abraham. That God will be a nation, the seed will be a nation unto will be a blessing unto all nations. So that's the preservation that God is talking about. The preservation that God is talking about is not just a preservation just for an Israelite. It's much more than just an Israelite. And so it's not that I'm sitting back saying I'm so worried about a white man. Nah, I'm worried about a believer and a potential believer, because I have a divine intervention that I have to meet in order for them to be delivered out of the chaos that's in the world. So that's my job, is to preach the gospel, which is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. It's not talking about, it's just an Israelite. No, I got to take this into the world. So what you mean right now is a natural mind or a carnal mind. Go ahead, bro.
Let me ask you something, bro. This is very important, man. And I pray, right? I pray that you're able to hear me, G-Kon, bro. And I want you to answer me this honestly. Is every believer, no matter what your ethnicity, is every believer going through the same experience as a believer? Is a black person that believes in Christ, in the Most High, when they get pulled over by the cops, versus a white person that believes in Christ get pulled over by the cops, are we experiencing the same experience? Why, when I look at the statistical numbers of the incarceration, because America, and I want everyone that's listening to my voice to check the stats. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. When you look at the prison industrial system, America is number one in the world. America is number one in the world for incarcerating their citizens. The number one race in America is the so-called African American. Guess who number two
numbers? Give them the stats on it.
Number two is the so-called Hispanic Mexican community is number two. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? My question
It's not a coincidence.
is this. The experience, because the Bible talks about the persecution that the church would experience. Is the church, according to Vocab Malone, doing replacement theology? The church has replaced the children of Israel, so that means that Jacob's trouble is no longer going to happen to Jacob, the children of Israel. It's going to happen to the church, which are the believers. That means that any person that believes in Christ should have the same experience as every other ethnicity in that believing category.
Nah, that's a false narrative because
How?
I'm gonna tell you why. Now, first of all, there's a type of judgment and there's a type of how do you say tribulation that may be different from the next man. For
What?
instance, that's clear, bro. You keep living and you're gonna see that.
But we're not talking about individual though. We talking about one specific.
Keep living, brother. I'm older than you, G-Kon.
Right.
But we're not. But hold on, because I want this to stay on what he brought out, because he brought out an excellent point.
Right.
So if we look at the numbers, black people make up 13 to 14% of the population, but are 90% of incarceration, somewhere in that number. So we're not just talking about one or two individuals. We're not just talking about one man having the sufferings of Job. We're talking about an entire racial disparity over one group of people. Right, so we're talking about something completely different from just
right. Hey, listen, bro. I've heard all the arguments, bro.
No, I'm not making an argument. I want you to address.
Hold on, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Everything you saying, bro, I didn't heard it, bro. Listen,
bro. I just want you to address it.
And so let me address.
I'm not trying to praise you.
All right, so let me address it, bro. I've heard it. Let me address it. It's simple, bro. Listen, I understand that the Atlantic slave trade, the experiences and different things that took place and then happened to our ancestors. I understand that. It was a whole lot of that stuff happened, right? And it's recent, right? And some of the stuff is definitely still going on, far as how white supremacists view black people, right? But what I really hate is when a person say that they study or they really deal with history and they act like that they own like what they experienced.
Don't
nobody
do it,
else.
God damn it! Don't do it, G-Kon.
Right. And so the problem I have with that is because when you begin to look at the atrocities that took place, you know what I'm saying, around this world, and then you look at it, you say, well, this is recent. So yeah, and you experience it, not answer experience, so it's bad. But to somebody else that had another experience, probably that you don't know about, because at that time you didn't have internet. You got internet.
You by Gregory Hines. You by Gregory Hines like a mug. Boy, you tap dancing like a boy. Say, right. Boy, you Gregory Hines, like Sammy Davis Jr. around this mug. Keep on that man say, bro. You tripping.
All right, whatever.
Hey, can I move on to this? Can I just deal with him with the things that came on to deal with?
Focus on the point that I'm trying to make, G-Kon, if you can, bro.
I'm trying to make a point. Listen, listen. This is what I'm saying. You talked about the difference between a black man getting pulled over and a white man getting pulled over, right? That's clear, bro. Now, let me add. Now this I'm gonna say it. There is a difference. You know what the difference is?
What is it?
The difference is because the people who are in power that is over you, you know what I'm saying, don't like black people. But that just don't include a person who say they're Israelite or is an Israelite. What about Hamites? What about Africans and
Israelites? He said believers in Christ. He didn't make it about Israelites.
Let's do with believers in Christ, right? So
hold on. Before we deal with the believers in Christ, I just want you to think about something. Everybody watching, I want you to think about something. How many people on the evening news that you personally have seen? The numbers, let's look at the numbers. that so-called Hamites are people that come here from Africa, and I don't give a damn what part of Africa. How many of their numbers have been shot dead by the police compared to those who were born here in America, G-Kon?
Listen, bro. In the Bible, when God told Israel to go into the land and they slaughtered and killed all those peoples, right? Killed the babies and all, right? When they did that, right?
Yeah, we celebrate that.
Hold on. Okay, whatever. When they did that, right? When God told them, he said it clearly. He said a servant or a bondmaid should be treated, can be kept for eternally. Whereas if you're an Israelite, they are to be kept for what, 7 years, right?
Bro, what's that got to do with listen?
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay,
because
come on.
When a nation that come and that is over you, right? There is going to be some advantages or privileges. Why? Because even yourselves, hold on, even yourselves will say, we got to look for our own. So then when the token is turned, damn, why don't you honor that? They looking out for their own, bro. That's it, man. And that's what they do. And that's what it teaches you in the Bible. But in the Bible, what we do upon the New Testament instructions is look out and kingdom build for the kingdom. Believers. And it don't matter what color you are. Believers,
you done went from Gregory Hines. You done went from Gregory Hines to goddamn James Brown, bro. My bad. From James Brown, bro. You twisting and
so I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna do as unto others as you would do unto yourself. So,
bro, that wasn't even the main question. The main question is talking about believers in Christ, bro.
If you listen, if you was a ruler in the kingdom, you're gonna make sure you look out for yours, right?
Hey, G-Kon. The 144,000. The 144,000. Are they comprised of all nations or just Israelites?
They just Israelites.
Okay. Isn't that in the New Testament? That's Revelation chapter 7, correct?
Yes, that's in the New Testament.
Okay, so Israelites have a great level of importance in the New Testament, correct?
Yeah, they got it. They do.
Okay, so why is Vocab Malone trying to minimize the importance of Israel by using a replacement theology to minimize the importance of the children of Israel in the New Testament, G-Kon? And why haven't you confronted him about his minimizing of the importance of the children of Israel, knowing that that they have a significant importance based upon the 144,000?
I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why is because you have showed yourself to be wicked stewards. That's why.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
No evidence for that.
Let me finish. Listen, like for instance.
God damn, G-Kon, you did it. This was supposed to liberate you tonight, brother. You were supposed to be liberated by this call. You were supposed to be liberated, brother. You are digging yourself in a deeper hole, brother.
Hey, listen. Like for instance, nobody wants to listen. Just like you don't want an unrighteous ruler to be up over you, who wants an unrighteous ruler to be over them?
And they don't got no choice. It's what the Lord says.
They do. Yes, they
do.
No,
they don't.
Hey, because you know why?
Hold on. Because the Bible says when the wicked rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous rule, the people are celebrating. So
right. So hold on. You must hear what I just said, though.
Yeah. Who's the righteous? Who are the righteous?
The Bible says that the meek shall inherit the earth. So what I'm saying is
the Israelites.
No, bruh. God is not going to use a wicked Israelite to put them over.
No. It's going to be a righteous Israelite.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
So nobody wants nobody.
No. But I said vocab alone don't believe in no righteous Israelite. That's the point we're trying to make to you, brother.
I doubt that.
You don't believe that.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna prove it to you. Let me jump in, Jeremy, y'all. Please.
Go
bro,
ahead, go
please.
ahead, go ahead.
I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on, bro. Go ahead, though. Hold on.
I'm gonna wait till you get back because I gotta speak directly to you. This guy.
Yo,
Hey man, let's get Vocab Malone on the show. Can we get that done?
right.
So Vocab can sit up here and be questioned on the things he believe and the
Hey,
contradiction.
We got
But y'all gonna let that?
we got more than 70 people watching. You know what I mean? We on 3 platforms. Y'all World 777, Genesis 49 is NYMG on Facebook. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, G-Kon is a judge on the source. So it's no way that we were going to allow this thing to go without us addressing it. You understand? And it's important because, like I said, I've had intimate conversations with this brother concerning his stance and belief, and I have personally seen growth from him. I've been on the phone with him. I've been on the phone with Sam. I've been on the phone with Yakana. We've all been on, and I've seen a certain level of growth in him. Though that these brothers may have had differences and clashes, I've tried to be a mediator when it comes to these different things. But I have my own belief. I have my own stance. I'm an Israelite, right? And at the end of the day, the Bible, if we go into the scripture, matter of fact, I'm going to get the scripture real quick. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. I don't give a damn what race you are. The Bible uplifts the Israelites. And the only way that a Gentile could try to make himself equal with an Israelite is for him to say that he's a spiritual Israelite. And there's no scripture in the Bible nowhere that says anything about a spiritual Israelite, just like you can't be a spiritual Chinese man. Okay? This is Deuteronomy 7:6, man. Right? Deuteronomy 7:6, and it reads, it says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So a Gentile reads this. They read it in their mind. They have to try to figure out a way to disprove this.
Read Matthew 15:24. Read Matthew 15:24.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. It says what? The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because ye were more in number than any other people. For ye were the fewest of all people at that time. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers. See, notice how they tried to, I was watching a video earlier where they tried to separate the children of Israel from Abraham. They said, well, Abraham wasn't an Israelite. So where does Abraham fit? Abraham is their father. Isaac is Jacob's father. Abraham is Isaac's father. The Most High chose a people. He chose Adam and his lineage. He chose Seth. He chose Enoch. He chose Methuselah. He chose Noah. He chose Shem. He chose Abraham. He chose Isaac. He chose Jacob. That's a fact. So a person who is not of that lineage hears that. They trying to make it make sense in their mind, so they gravitate to the New Testament because Paul taught Gentiles. So now Gentiles and Israelites are equal. We're all one in Christ Jesus. You got to be out of your damn mind.
But hold on, Jeremiah. The issue is y'all got out the subject, and so this
I'm
is
getting it right back
this
on
is
the
this
subject.
this 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 is this is the this is stuff Armin Rossboard them used to do back in the day. You ask them a question, they give you a long answer, and then they start making other points. And then once they start making other points,
Yep.
then before you know it, you get off the point. You know what I'm saying? So you get to arguing the point that they just created as opposed to sticking on the point. The point was what the damn Chinese man was talking about. You see what I'm
Right, right.
saying?
I was
And
just
the
feeling the
point of, but
time for the brother to come
the
back.
point is
Right.
the point is we can see logically speaking just in everyday situation that the philosophy that G-Kon to start that's that pie in the sky. That's slavery talk. That's exactly what the white man told you during slavery. If be a good slave right now, and you'll get yours in heaven. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
exactly what they did when they gave you the slave Bible. Slaves obey your masters. They when they cherry pick certain scriptures, slaves obey your master. Do this, you're gonna get yours in here. Your reward will be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta ride for your people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be down for your people. You ain't gotta you can be down for everybody else because it's about quote unquote righteousness, but you never attacking the people that is the most unrighteous on the planet. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why when it came up about who run the government, they're not talking. You don't never see G-Kon and his vocab talk about the Israeli Knesset. You're never gonna see him talking about it. You're never gonna see them talking about the people who actually run society and dictate policy. They're never gonna talk about that. They're gonna always talk about you. Now, mind you, they're not gonna talk about our. They're like G-Kon earlier brought up the fact of the guns and the crime that's in the black community, but they're not attacking the very people who put the guns in the community. They're not attacking the people who put the actual drugs in the community. They're never going to address them. You see what I'm saying? But not understanding that those are Fox News white supremacist talking points every time they use them. Those are Candace Owens talking points. Those are Bill O'Reilly's talking points. Those are the very same talking points that white supremacists use. This is why I say when I say he don't woe not to them, but they don't understand what they do. He don't understand. He don't even understand that he's dealing with a white supremacist. Y'all had a picture up of a black Barbie doll where vocab found that stuff funny. I mean, me and G-Con talked on the phone. I told G-Con, I said,
Hey, show the
even
picture,
if you
brother.
want,
Hey, show the
even
picture
if
there.
you, even if you don't want to call him a racist, G-Con admitted that he was a bigot.
Hey, bro, can you pull up that Barbie doll? Cause
So,
one of
so, so,
them
so,
up
so
earlier.
now,
I don't
because
even know what I don't even know what a bigot is. What's a
you know
bigot?
what I'm saying, a bigot is a person that holds forms of prejudice
I ain't
or
say you know
favoritism.
right.
I said he was a bigot, and I said, could you agree to that? You said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what a bigot is, so I know I don't even.
Hey, can y'all
That's a
enlarge
All
that
right,
damn
Barbie
shame.
all
doll?
right now.
Yeah,
That's
So,
a
enlarge
so
that
now,
damn
Barbie
shame. You
doll.
don't know what a beat is,
Yeah,
bro.
and then why don't you ever get on here talking
now,
about you?
Hold on,
I
hold
now,
didn't
on.
know what a bigot
hold on.
is.
Let me
I
finish what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
what a bigot is.
Let me
Let
finish what I'm
D-Red finish.
saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the fact that you can allow a white boy, because you always talk about bringing people to the hood. The white boys that grew up, but you told me that he the white boy that grew up around a number of black people. That's a
Right.
goddamn lie. Because if he was a white boy that grew up around a number of black people, you'll never see Paul Wall putting up the stuff that he put up on his goddamn Instagram page.
Well, what's this right here
Never,
you put up?
never.
Who
You
put this?
wouldn't.
Who made this right here?
That's vocab Malone's post.
But I'm saying who put it up? I mean, who made it?
I don't
He
know who
did.
made it. He posted it.
He posted it.
All right, so let's look at this, right? This is something that a black Hebrew Israelite made. You know that, right?
Can you prove that?
It says, look what it said, because that's what they call. So even to the argument says they the black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they say. So look what it
So
says.
so they
It says, who made this? He says it wasn't me. But look what they made. Look what it says here. It says black Hebrew Israelite Barbie. It says her hair says these phrases. The apostles were black men. King James was a black man. The Masoretic corrupted the Israelite is Isaiah scroll. Christians worship the sun, not the sun. Okay. Question. So whoever made this is vocab didn't make this.
Yeah, but it's not the point, G-Con.
He
The point I'm making to you is, G-Con, you would never see. And he got other racially questionable stuff on his post. And for a white boy, as you said, was the white boy, quote unquote, that grew up in the hood. No white boy that I know that grew up in the hood would post any of that stuff because they understand as a white boy, you don't have that latitude. And you say that you correct too. I told you can go on Paul Wall post right now. He'll never had nothing like that on this post.
Hey, no, I doubt that because white boys in the hood today say nigga.
And you're not listening to what I said, brother.
Right.
I'm talking about none of them would post that post, bro.
Nah, I doubt they say nigga in the hood. White boys call each other.
Show me again. Show I'll just give you a white boy name, a famous white boy name right now. You will not go on this post to see anything questionable like that.
Hey, Yahoo, can I say this real quick? Also, Vocab Malone's page his YouTube page has been labeled a hate group. That's why he got demonetized for racial things.
Hey, you know why he got demonetized? I'm gonna tell you why it's been labeled, because of people like Yehukanan. Yehukanan made a post recently or sent Sister Cherry some stuff telling her that he's gonna tell people that she molested and be on Backpage and she molested or molest children.
Okay, so let's address this. Since he's bringing this up, let's address this 4-year-old thing. Now, Sister Cherry was going around lying on people. Now, there are things going on in the Israelite community. Sister Cherry lied on me and Mac and said that we had something to do with the death of Joy Morgan, that we are hurting women, that we are abusing children, and that we are in a cult and all this other stuff. So there were things that was going on in the camps, right? And she put that on me and Mac and his wife. So when I wrote her, and you can show the receipts, I said, I should lie on you, Cherry. I said, I should lie on you. I was telling her the things that I was naming the things that Christians do. I said, I should tell people.
You know what's funny about that?
See how he won't let me speak? Now, hold up. You said your piece. Now I'm bringing the truth out. And she can show the post. Because she showed the tag the other day. So if you look at it, I said, I should lie on you. I should say that you molest little boys, right? Because that's what the Catholics do. I should say you on Backpage selling your behind, because we know that there's some women in the church who be going to church on Sunday and they out here hoeing in the streets on Monday through Thursday.
Oh, that's just church women.
Stop. Let me finish because you brought this up.
Israelite women too.
Can I finish?
I know a couple of Israelite thoughts now. Don't get it.
Okay, that's cool. I don't deny that. See, I don't deny that there's some things going on in the.
Well, cut it out then.
I know you cut it out. So listen, I was naming the things that hypocrite Christians do, and I said I should tell people. I should go and tell people that this is what you do. Now, if that's the case, if I was going to do that, why would I let her know? I was letting her know.
Well, you've been lying on me. You did that. Here's my point. This ain't the first time he's lied. But hold on. It's people like Yehukanan, GMS now, that go around lying and get people's pay. Like this brother, he got me shut down for 3 days because he put a 6'9" on me. This guy's a snitch.
I promise you I didn't. Let me tell you what happened.
Look,
Hold
on. Let me just finish what I was saying. Y'all go in.
Hold on,
what I was saying. Let me just finish what I'm saying right quick, because you know, by the time we get back to me, it's gonna be a long. It's been an hour or something since it got back to me. So I'm trying to take advantage of this little time. My point is, bro, that if you don't understand the difference between covert racism, you know what I'm saying, and overt racism, then you're not the scholar that I thought you were. Because you should know by now, would you consider Joe Biden a racist?
I don't watch I don't know nothing about Joe Biden.
Okay, you don't know nothing about Joe Biden. Would you consider Joe Biden is the one that passed the 1994 crime bill? But he claims to be a friend of black people.
Bro, I
You got
don't know.
you got Hillary Clinton, but I'm showing you, I'm giving you examples. You got Hillary Clinton who claims to be a friend of black people. You know what I'm saying? Claims she got the hot sauce. This is what this is what I'm saying. You're not understanding when the brothers are talking to you about the chicken and the Kool-Aid. Who said, "Oh, I got the hot sauce in the purse." But at the same time, she was doing a speech and she called black men super predators.
Yeah,
So
I don't know nothing
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
that brother's using you as access into our community, brother. That's what they trying to say.
because
That's what I
when he
said the
was going
first time.
when he was going
This is the same
against
shit
them.
they always do.
Hold on, y'all chill out. When he was going against the Mormons, he ain't bringing your black ass over there, is he? When he if he goes to the Ashkenazi, he ain't bringing your black ass over there, is he? So the point of the matter is keep. This is where the people are not. You're not getting what the people are saying. The issue of showing his racism is not the fact of him debating people's belief systems. People don't have a problem because we over here we debate it. Because you SDVDL, don't they got a white boy over there, a rabbi or something? So that's not the issue, brother. The issue, what you're not understanding, because I hate to say this, bro, but you are really shucking and jiving right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know you my boy. We've been rocking with each other for years, G-Kon. But come on, bro. At some point, you can't be so trying to be so staunch of a quote unquote Christian that you can't open your damn eyes and understand what the hell is really going on in the world. You see what I'm saying? What the issue that brothers are having is not to him critiquing their doctrine.
Yeah, they
It's
get
the fact that he really no, they're not. Divine destroyed your whole squad, bro.
Who
Your
did?
whole squad. Divine destroyed your whole squad.
Ron Shields got smoked.
No man, Divine killed you boys,
What
bro.
squad?
The
What squad?
whole
When
he was on the Divine was on the shield squad by himself and kicked all y'all butt, bro. So just stop it, bro.
Hey,
Ain't nobody.
When was that, bro? When?
Bro, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
When y'all was on the
Hey,
call,
hold
he
on.
kicked all y'all butt, bro.
Are you talking about the show where he came on there and him and Vocab was having a discussion? They were talking about henotheism. And so Vocab was talking to Ron Shields, and Ron Shields got to talk about certain things. And I said, I disagree with your position, Vocab, and I understand what Ron Shields is saying, but I got something against you myself, Ron Shields, with what you just said. And when he said, and I smashed him when he was talking about did God basically not allowed, but he said something. He said that about them worshiping Moloch or something like that, and I smashed him on that, and he tried to
you didn't smash him on that. He said God allowed for them to worship Molech, bro.
No, he said something else on that matter. He said it wasn't that he allowed, it's another word he used, and I said, nah, just because God permits or allows something doesn't mean that he's with it. You know what I'm saying? This is why he's coming against them anyways in the first place, to correct them of their wicked ways. Because
y'all basically asking okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm not getting off into that because that's a diversion.
Right. That was the same conversation.
But G-Kon, my point
hold on, real quick.
Hold on, G-Kon. You threw that out there to get me off the point I was making because you threw the whole. You know what I'm saying? You know. Because they smashing doctrine, man. Okay, man, he can't smash nobody because I deal with history, and he don't know enough history about what's going on in West Africa, you know what I'm saying, and in America to even have a conversation with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know this. So don't even go there, bro.
I mean, Vocab made him look bad in that one-on-one discussion.
How did he make Ron look bad when you just said you didn't even agree with Vocab, so stop.
That's on my right hand. Hey, listen, that's on my right hand. God, hold on, listen, bro. on my right hand of God.
I listened to the interview, bro. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Hey, let me jump in real quick, bro.
That's your opinion.
Hold on,
That's not what I'm talking about, bro. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not finna let you put an Alvin Rock Squad thing with me, LeRon.
Right.
I'm not going there.
Right.
The point I'm making is, bro, you can't be so busy. You know what I'm saying? That you don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? How you are giving a person access to the community that is not giving you the same access to their community.
I ain't got the access
because he not inviting you over there to debate the Mormons.
Hey, hold on, bro. Stop for a minute.
Is he? But just answer that question. Yes or no? Is he inviting you over there to debate the Mormons?
Listen.
Did he employ you to go help him to debate the Muslims?
Calm down, G-Red, bro. Calm down, bro. Listen, I don't know nothing about no Mormons, bro. What's to invite me over there for? I don't know nothing about no Mormons. Why you going to invite me to go debate something I don't know nothing about? Half of my subscribers came from vocab, introducing them to me, and they got me from 300 subscribers to up to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know nothing about no Mormonism or nothing like that,
bro. I just noticed you keep saying that, bro, that you don't know a lot of things about a lot of stuff. How is you back here talking about that you can do it and you don't know nothing about nothing, bro. Like you don't know shit about nothing.
I know you drunk right now.
Bro. I know you've been drinking. I don't know that.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Everybody, hold up. Everybody, hold up. I don't want to mute nobody. Everybody, hold up a second. All right, Anonymous Hebrew's been waiting patiently, man. I want to give him the floor real quick.
All right.
Yeah, and can I go after him, bro? Because I have issue.
Don't forget Black Jesus Minister over here too.
All right, I got you, brothers. All right, Anonymous, it's on you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Peace to all the brothers on the panel, man. And look, real quick, bro. You know, I thought we was cool. I don't know what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? My first issue that I want to address with you is you said that you stopped rocking with our squad because we started doing false teachings, or you started disagreeing with what we was teaching, right?
Yeah, I started putting up with a lot of false.
Right. So first off, that's a lie. The reason you stopped rocking with the squad is because you and Minister Howell got into it. You and Minister Howell got into it. Hold on. You and Minister Howell got into it that day about the thing that happened with Amber and all of that. And then that's what made you start pulling away, and you said you didn't really want to rock with us.
Yeah, that's right. You was with the Yahweh War Machine.
Yeah, I was.
So hold on. So look, so that's why you quit, right? Now I get that you don't like.
Let me address that. That's not move. Stay right there.
No, hold on. I'm gonna give you a chance to address it all, right? Right. But I'm gonna address them point by point because there's so many people on here. I'm just gonna give my spiel out, and then you know what I'm saying, we can push if we need to dialogue. But that's the first issue, right? I get it if you don't agree with what some of the brothers teach, but to bring BIE nonsense to our doorstep, you know we don't teach that. That, like, our entire thing is a think tank of many different brothers. Some brother, we got a Moor, we got a Christian, we got Israelites, we got Torah only, we got everything in that group.
What's
right?
BIE?
So, Black Identity Extremists, and you know what that is. So to bring that to our doorstep as if we teaching hate and we preaching hate, like that's foul to me, right? Because me and you especially, like, we cool. We ain't got no issue. I ain't out here calling you no coon. And any brothers that have or that done, we've dealt with that behind the scenes. So because I'm not out here checking people out in public, or ain't no checking because it ain't no leaders really, right? But just because we're not addressing things out in public, don't mean that they not being addressed in private, right? So you gotta fall back with some of this that you pushing onto the squad, because that's nonsense, right? The second thing, the major thing that I see with this is you say that you really worried about salvation and worried about souls and whatnot. But Vocab just came on Debate Talk for You 2 days ago and said that the Torah only Ashkenazi that rejects the Messiah is closer to the truth and closer to being in right standing with the Most High than a Black Hebrew Israelite, as you call them, right? That rocks with the Messiah, that's trying to do the best thing they can. But just because we have an identity situation that we say we are the people, They do the same thing, but he say, even though they deny Christ, they're better. So I need you to address those falsehoods. That's extremely false, bro. Like if you telling me you rocking with the Most High, and you rocking for Christ, and then you gonna deny your brothers who accept Christ. Now you may not like our teachings, right? But to sit here and say we good with these people over here who clearly reject the Messiah, who clearly reject him, and then say we foul, even though we accept him. Like these things, we got a real issue, bro. We got a problem. So I need you to address how the fallout really came, right? And then address the situation on how this guy is supporting that. And then finally, you already didn't call you no sister nothing. Go back and read the post, bro. Go back and read it. He don't call you no sister nothing. He said sister brother love. He said sister buddy love. And if you know your sister who always running her mouth, that's who he talking about. He didn't call you sister nothing. He said, what you gonna do? Go and tell sister buddy love? That's what he said.
Why would he say sister buddy love though? I don't understand that.
You know who he talking about because she always antagonizing. That's why.
Right, but even if he did say that, he's still
right. So, but that's the point. That's the point. I just want to make it clear though, like you are taking things and misconstruing them or taking them out of context or whatever the situation is. He didn't call you no sister nothing.
Right, but if he had he should. I mean,
right. So hold on, but hold on. So you can address that last, please. But the things I want you to address first is how you really left the squad because you didn't leave because we started having false teaching. You didn't even have no problem with our teaching because you were just on there going
I did have a problem.
Hold on, you was going at you was with us.
How about you let me?
Let's deal with it though. But you was with us. But you was with us going at. You was with us going at other Israelites even after you left the squad. You was with us.
Fine, bro.
Bro, you'll get it, bro. I promise you. Give me 5 more. Let me rock 20 more seconds. Give me 20 more seconds. Then I'm
let him finish, man. We'll let you come back.
20 seconds, then I'm gonna let you rock, right? So finally, you didn't have no problem just as maybe 30 days ago. I don't know how few weeks ago. We on there going at sharpening swords or whoever the hell we was going at, right? You telling other people, you know, I ain't really with them, but these the kind of brothers, these the kind of Israelites that you need to be around because they'll show you how to get this right. But then all of a sudden, I find it weird that after a certain debate, that's really when this seemed to start happening.
What debate?
So that's after the you and Yehukanan debate. That's when this seemed to start happening, right? That's when this tension seemed to start brewing.
No, that ain't when the tension happened. The tension started when the situation on the Sister Cherry channel, I'm guessing.
Nah, but y'all was already at it. Y'all was already getting into it before that.
Who, man?
Y'all was already into it. Yeah, but you was getting into it with Yehukanan, you was getting into it with Sam.
Yeah, well, and then it just escalated. I've been getting into it with Yehukanan since he was on before the team and on the team. Why? Because it didn't make it so bad. Yehukanan wasn't whatever. Yehukanan came to me whispering, talking about, "Hey, G-Kon, I got this book I want you to read," and that's when he started introducing this foolishness into, I guess, the community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
I bet. So you disagree with the teachings. You got that. But I need you to address. I need you to address how you really left the squad. But you definitely need to address how vocab.
Hey, listen,
you definitely need to address how vocab doing that.
I heard you. I
don't want you to miss it.
So listen. First of all, prior to that, there was some issues there already due to the fact of, as you can see, some issues with me and Yashar. You know what I'm saying? Because certain teachers that he had, they had to be corrected, and everybody just saying facts, and then nobody really checking that type of, you know what I'm saying, that type of his views on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
that's not true. But keep going.
Hold on. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't even finish. You know what I'm saying? So
go ahead, you got it.
So it was some issues already there. So then the last issue, I mean the issue that where I said, you know what, I'm not gonna be really dealing with a part of this like that because Lex already seen and say, G-Kon, you don't agree with that. And I was like, yeah, I disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't agreeing with that. Right there live, bro. Right live. That's a fact, bro. And I was like, I can't really stand. I disagree with that. And so we were arguing with that on the back scenes, but at the same time, I disagreed with a lot of that. So then the thing that pushed it was when I'm telling y'all that this sister right here, whatever her name was lying and playing games, and something had happened to where Minister Howell kind of sided with her, or he did something. You know what I'm saying? And when he did that, that's when I said, you know what, y'all stood back and allow him to do that. It's too much. Y'all allowing a lot of these fellas to do certain things. They got false teachers, and y'all steady adding them to the group, and they just teaching falsely. You know what I'm saying? Like openly teaching falsely. So when that happened, I said, you know what? I didn't have no problem with Mr. Howard until he did that. And I said, this brother, he don't know how to follow suit. And it's the other stuff that's going on where these brothers ain't following suit. So I bagged them, say I just be affiliated. I'll be affiliated with them, but I didn't really want to join no group anyway. That's why I got up out of the Shield Squad. Why? Because it's certain things that I just didn't like at that time, to where I ain't really I rather be on a distance from. Plus, I got certain type of teachers, so I distance myself from that. You know what I'm saying?
So then, while later you had us on your panel dealing with sharp.
Hey, bro, listen, Yehukanah, bro, that's cool, but I'm saying, I'm speaking from the heart and telling you, bro, I ain't gonna change what I'm saying. So calm down, bro. Like I'm straight.
You had us dealing with one way.
Hold on, bro. Hey, Yehukanah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm quiet.
Hey, bro, listen.
Quiet, go ahead, dude.
Hey, so listen. This is what I'm saying. So I say. So I see this going on all the time, right? I see this going on. So that was really the straw that made me say, I'm getting up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because really, I didn't really want to join it, because I knew that it was too much stuff that I just disagreed with on some things. Now, when it comes to certain historical things, okay, cool. But when it comes to certain biblical things, nah, I can't really rock with that, because some of the stuff y'all cool with, but the followers who you add in, just like when Vocab and them got to saying, well, we gonna add in K-Dub, you know what I'm saying? And K-Dub also, he want to talk about Calvinism. Nah, bro, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody know I don't really dig a lot of that theology or that type of philosophy or whatever the case may be. Philosophy. So I got up out of that. And so then when y'all keep adding people, and I'm looking like this getting a little bit too outrageous, like crazy people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna attach myself to that. I already attached myself to dealing with that. Then me and Brother Jay got into it. Why? Because he left out of being an Israelite to take on a Calvinist perspective, knowing already that I got problems with it. Yeah, I'm cool, but every time we when we dealing with something, don't keep bringing that type of Calvinist type of doctrine and getting beat up by atheists and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna try to defend that. You know what I'm saying? So I got different views, but I could be cool.
So you got different views from Vocab, though, right? So that's the point I really want to address.
I could be affiliated and be cool with you, but when it comes to doctrine, that's when I said I pushed apart. So even with Vocab, I don't go, listen, when Vocab said that he was going on certain things, like me and Vocab know our disses and how to keep certain space. I'm not going to argue with this brother about doctrine, because it gets serious. You know what I'm saying? So what I do,
you'll do that with us, though.
No, hold on.
You doing that with us, though.
Listen, hold on. Bro, that's
you talking to me, somebody who really your brother, like really we done talked about business, all this other stuff. Right? Hold on, but I need you to address the point, though, bro.
It's not about you, but you making it about that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You brought it to my doorstep.
Hold on, listen. Bro, just because I'm in the group or I'm affiliated doesn't mean that every battle is my battle, bro. It's certain things I just left out of
this directly to our squad with a man who's saying that he's cool with.
Listen, bro. Let me finish, bro. I'll let you talk, bro. Listen, when this brother, what's his name? What's the brother's name? Yara.
Who?
Yara mentioned my name and came on my post, bro. I didn't come to his post talking about nothing. He came on my post really getting at me, you know what I'm saying, about some stuff that I didn't even mention. I wasn't even talking about that. So evidently he had a problem with the Sister Cherry thing. So the only thing I said on there was, hey, Sister Cherry, I don't agree with saying, me and brother Kevin said, I don't agree with saying that these brothers ain't saved, except if they accept only probably Yehukanan and Sam, because Sam and Yehukanan basically was saying you can be justified by the law of Moses. And I'm like, if that's what they said, then they are falling from grace then.
What is justified here, G-Kon?
So hold on. Okay,
hold up. Before we do that, hold on. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet.
So
hold on.
So what I'm saying is this is, I had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And so when it came to be addressed, and I see that Yara on the panel, I'm looking like, what, you agree with them or something? So I didn't really trip about that. It's still all good. I still all love. But the problem is that before he got out, I was like, well, you know what? I said, Yara, I don't see how he complaining about that, because when he on Solar's in the panel, they worship than Sister Cherry is. You know what I'm saying? Lex is and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is we just don't really. I don't really deal with Yehukanan and this brother Defenders of the Way like that. I don't. Them brothers is, I can't really rock with them. So then this brother.
Can I respond now?
No, hold on. No, because I really no, stop. I want him to deal with this point with vocab and the Ashkenazis that don't believe. I want to deal with that point.
So with what you say about the Ashkenazis that don't believe. Now, I've said this before. I'm cooler with people who are non-Messianic than people who are Messianic, in the sense of believing in Christ. And that's weird. I'm cool with you, cool. And I mean, Daniel and them, they don't believe in the Messiah, but they cooler people because they understand what the text is saying when it comes to.
Are you saying you cooler with them than you are with me, brother? I mean, what's going on, brother?
I'm saying what I mean was this. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying those who really have an understanding and grips this thing, and not coming from a perspective of what we see to where it's like they still got a little one West in them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what was said with vocab. I don't know if he even said that, because I'm starting to see that y'all starting to say that people say a lot of stuff.
Not with me. Not with me. You're not gonna do that with me. You can play that game with somebody else. We got now. You know, I don't get on and accuse nobody of doing nothing they said. The brother sat there right there and said,
lying this whole time.
Hey, you're not finna call me no liar, fam. You can play that game with somebody else. I'm a grown ass man just like you, dude. So here's the point that I'm saying. We got it on Sal channel. He specifically said, as it pertains to the Ashkenazis that don't believe, they closer to the truth. Just what you was just saying, pretty much. They closer to it than those of us that even believe in the Messiah, but because we have something connected to our identity, which is the same thing they got, it's better for them than it is for us.
Right? They don't make no sense, G-Kon. They don't make no sense, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you this.
Are you talking about conduct and behavior? Are you talking about? It could be
that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's that, because it's like when he said the Gentiles, which have not the law, but do the things contained in the law, their conscience burning with it. So even though they don't have the law, they still know how to love and do certain things and how to conduct themselves when it comes to. And I'm not saying that's every Jew. I'm saying, because that's possibly what he might be saying, because he don't really, I don't know what was said, but that's might be what he's trying to say. Y'all have to ask that brother that. I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't agree with everything says or do.
Okay, can I respond real quick, Gary?
What's up, Sam?
All right.
Hey, thank you for that
now,
time,
this brother,
thank you, bro.
I don't know if you guys caught that. I think the other brother that was just talking caught what G-Kon just did. Now he said his issue with me is that I believe that you are justified by the law. And I actually showed him that in the debate. That's his real issue with me, is that he lost miserably in the debate and couldn't answer simple questions. And he got exposed. So He's using as an excuse that he don't like to deal with me because I keep his feet to the fire. Like now, when he goes off topic and all of that and goes into his logically fallacious realm of avoiding questions and answering a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't ask, like he's answering questions like all the brothers been complaining about him on the platform today. This is exactly what he does. And Sam holds his feet to the fire. But he says now that he has an issue with me because I've fallen from grace. I said that you are justified by the law, and he believes that you are justified by belief in Christ. But he don't have a problem with the folk who say Christ is boiling in hot crap, in hell. Those folks are more closer to the truth than folks who say, yeah, I believe in Christ, but you're going to be judged and justified by your obedience to what God said. Now, what kind of sense does that make on any planet? This dude is duplicitous. He go back and forth. Now, this is why he says, well, I don't know, maybe it's the attitude or whatever. It absolutely is the attitude. And my attitude is, you're not going to waste my time with this logically fallacious foolishness after you come with this condescending attitude, like you got truth, you got this, and you know what you're talking about, but you don't even have a clear understanding of the basics. This brother lacked understanding of the basics, which I exposed in my last debate. So now he goes around and lies and make up stuff and talk about somebody lying on him. Nobody lies on G-Kon. G-Kon is the one that lies on other folk. Now, like I said, I just wanted to, and I'm done. I just wanted to point out the fact that one, this brother has yet to answer that question that we've been asking him throughout this debate. Where's all of these discussions, books, campaigns against the Ashkenazim who hold similar beliefs, almost the same beliefs, similar beliefs, and do some heinous acts? Where are those videos? He has yet to answer that. He also just contradicted himself and says his issue with folk like Brother Yehukanan, myself, and Elder Yara, who posted our video that we did that's based on historical, philological, and textual evidences, not theories, but evidence. And this is G-Kon's way because he don't have any response. This is how all of this stuff broke off. All of this stuff broke off because we did the series on Galatians. We brought in the biblical text, based on the biblical text, the historical context, and we got into the language, the philology of the text, and these guys can't answer it. So what they do is make up all these stuff. I don't want to deal with Sam. You haven't seen me disrespect him one time here. He name calls me. I don't name call G-Kon until he name call me, so I won't say that. So when he start calling me Sammy D and making up all of these stupid names and lying on me and stuff, yeah, I do get back at him with that. But the whole issue is, which should be obvious, is that this brother has no answers. He never do. And that's his problem. Folk like Sam, the defender of the way, is going to hold his feet to the fire. And with that being said, 30 seconds left. I would like to see, I doubt it happens tonight, but see some answers in regards to the questions, very valid questions that was brought forth that G-Kon has yet to answer, and some real reasons why, and for him to actually admit, which I know is not going to happen, that he doesn't have any evidence and he can't deal with my arguments, and that's the reason why he don't like to deal with the defense.
Let me make a quick statement. G-Kon, you don't even notice what you said. You said if you got an issue with vocab, right? You were talking to him behind the scenes. But if you got an issue with me, who you know my number, you won't call and talk and let's build in dialogue. You rather go and lie and slander my name and try to put me on the FBI watch list and lying on me, telling me I'm One West, instead of talking to me like the same courtesy you give vocab. You won't go public with him about anything that you guys do not, anything y'all disagree with. You won't go public with him. You'll talk to him behind the scenes. But with me, who you have my number as well, you won't call me. You just go ahead and lie to me and try to get me on an FBI list. Something wrong with that, bro. I yield.
And you know what's crazy about what you just said, Yehukanan? What's crazy about what you said is because you openly, bruh, sitting up here talking about, oh yeah, I used to be, I got a couple of agents and people of the field just like that.
What was I? I was a Marine. Was I not?
Hold on, bro. Let me finish, bro.
Go ahead, finish. Get it. Go ahead.
Hold on, bro. I got a couple of people that's like that, and they told me that this brother got you that job up there with them Russians. I'm just looking like this nigga crazy, man.
I asked you.
Hey, listen.
I asked you. I didn't say that.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, whoever, if I catch any one of my partners doing stuff like that, I'm gonna check them. Hey, hold on, bro. Hey, don't do that, bro. Don't even.
No,
hey,
after what you did,
y'all let this
FBI list, bro.
Y'all let this clown.
You think I don't
understand
the
lingo? Y'all niggas, that nigga need to get disciplined, man. He need to get disciplined, man.
Hey,
Jeremiah. All right, man. Listen, family. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, Yakanan. We got Black Jesus Minister in the building, man. He want to say something, man. So I'm gonna give him the floor. You got any questions for G-Kon, Black Jesus Minister?
I need to share my screen, man. Can I share my screen real quick?
What you eating on? It sounds like you eating on some good stuff. You got a couple of pork grinds back there?
Yeah, take good, bro.
Yeah, I see, man. Whatever you eating, boy, you back there going in.
Mm-hmm. Let me go to scripture real quick.
That man over there eating a ham hock sandwich, man. You know what I'm saying? G-Kon there be on that pork hard, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even eat red meat at all.
G-Kon be on that pork hard, boy.
Y'all see my screen? Y'all see my screen?
Man, here we go, man. What you got for us now, Black Jesus?
Do you see it, boy? That's what I'm asking. Do you see my screen, boy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get to go.
Romans 11. And I say then, had God cast away the people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Verse 2. God hath not cast away his people.
Right.
Which he foreknew.
Right.
What? Ye not what the scripture said of Elias? How he maketh intercession to God against Israel. Now let me hear you say right. Let me hear you say that right. Say right, Jeremiah. Let me hear you.
No.
Go on. Give me a right so I can keep reading, bro. Give me that right.
No.
Okay, thank you, bro. That's pitiful. But anyway, verse 3. Lord, they have who is he talking about? Talking about the Israelites. Lord, they have killed the prophets. Give me a right, Jeremiah. Let me hear. Right? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, Jeremiah. Right? Lord, these wicked ass, filthy ass, dirty ass Israelites. Lord, my people, my flesh. Lord, they have killed thy prophets, God, and dig down thine altars. And I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
That's right.
Now let me go ahead and scroll down.
That's right.
And let me scroll down. Now, and what does it say here starting at verse 10?
That's right.
Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Verse 11. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid.
God forbid.
But rather through their fall, whose fall? Israel's fall.
That's right.
Is come unto the Gentiles through their fall. Salvation is come unto the Gentiles. Let me hear you say, give me another ride, Jeremiah. That's right. Come on, Jeremiah. let me hear it.
Negative.
See, you see, you the typical goddamn Israelite. You pick and choose, nigga, what you want to believe, what you want to obey, and what you want to. All right. say, nigga, you ain't ready, boy. You are a baby, boy. And that goes for all of you nutbag Israelite niggas. Nutbag, supremacy ass, black Israelite niggas.
That's
you
right.
Nutbag niggas. Now let me go ahead and finish, bro. Now look here, bro. See, I believe the whole word. That's Christianity versus you Israelites. Okay. Verse 11 again says, I say then, have they stumbled? Talking about Israel, that they should fall in captivity over and over and over and over again. Because they came out of wickedness from the get-go. So don't blame it on the Canaanites. Don't do that. Don't blame it on Egypt. Don't do that. Don't lie like that. You was worshiping your own false gods in nigga. That's in your blood. It was in your blood to be a goddamn heathen. It was in your blood to be uncircumcised. It's the Egyptians who taught your nasty ass how to get circumcised. Being Abraham being the first Shemite, Abraham being the first Shemite to be circumcised at 99 years old in Egypt, because the Egyptians taught him how to circumcise his nasty ass. Okay? So don't blame your wickedness and your proclivity of worshiping false gods on Canaanites and Egyptians. Okay? It was already in your blood and your nature. Now, I'll say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid. But
God forbid.
But rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles. Let me hear you say that. Salvation is coming to the Gentiles, bro. For to provoke who? To provoke them to jealousy. Who? That's what's wrong with you niggas. You jealous to this very day. Brother, stop. Brother, stop. You clown black supremacy Israelites, you niggas are jealous to this day that the cave beast, that God has made it possible for the cave beast to receive salvation. You done niggas. Okay? Verse 12.
Hold up,
now, I'm almost done, man. Stop.
Hold up. G-Kon don't appreciate you calling somebody cave beast, okay?
Nah. He said something that was key, because he called us. We all come from the caves, if you think about it. But he said something that
what does this have to do with what does this have to do with the stream of that?
It's the jealousy he said that hit me though, bro. That he correct about that jealousy, bro. Y'all been provoked to emulation, bro. Jealous.
Yeah. With all this fake ass, lying ass doctrine, the kingdom ass slave. They're gonna be our slaves in the kingdom. You are one West ass nut. Okay? Don't sit up here talking about you ain't one West, nigga. You believe in that 12 tribe trouble with your retarded asses. You believe that you're gonna believe Africans and white people gonna be your slaves in the kingdom. You some backward ass, retarded ass niggas. You niggas are certified, bruh. Okay?
I don't think too many people on this.
Now, if the salvation, hold on, I'm almost done. Verse 12. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, meaning the fall of who? The fall of Israel. You had the riches of the world, and God gave the riches now to the white man, and you jealous because God did this. So what? Who is your God? Because the God that y'all serving ain't the God of this scripture. Okay, all right. Now,
hold up, is that spiritual riches or physical?
Sir, I'm almost done. Come on, man.
Is that spiritual or physical, brother?
Bro, can I finish, bro? Thank you, brother.
Question.
Verse 12. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, the fall of Israel, you have forfeited the riches because of your fall, because of your sin nature, because of your idolatrous, fake God, false God worshiping nature from through your father, Abraham, the uncircumcised, who didn't get circumcised until he was 99 years old. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world and the diminishing of them, who? The diminishing of who? Of Israel, the riches of the Gentiles, because the riches are now of the Gentiles, whether you like it or not. But the scripture does tell us, brothers and sisters, that the time of the Gentiles shall come to an end. Their time is almost up, nigga. Okay? But you guys are not looking at the grand scheme of God, that God came here to whoop everybody's ass and to redeem the whole world. And yes, God created Israel a special people to be a light unto the Gentiles. But right now, you are walking in niggerdom, ignorant niggerdom, sitting up here hating the white man because God said I was going to make you jealous. Okay? This is God's work. You better get busy and you better understand that this is God work, and you better bow your dumb ass down. That's what you better do. Now, and it says, for I speak, and then what did he say right here at the end? Verse 13. For I speak to you Gentiles. He's telling the Gentiles. He's telling them about this situation. Inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify mine office. Verse 14. If by any means I provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, talking about the Israelites, and might save some of them. What is he emulating? He's emulating being a light unto the Gentiles. But you rugrat ass, dumb ass niggas running around here with your retarded asses, with your convict ass doctrine, talking about the white man gonna be your slave in the kingdom with your stupid ass, when you don't know that when you don't sit up here and walk over the scripture, and the Bible clearly tells you that the wicked will be burned in hell. They're not gonna be your damn slave, idiot. God gonna kill all. He gonna banish all the wicked from the beginning of time to now to the lake of fire with your retarded.
All right, this has nothing to do with tonight's topic.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with.
I said all of that to say this. I said all of that to say this.
Oh, Lord.
That this show has
been fossilization, man.
I said all of that to say this. That this show has been about a bunch of hypocrites. What you guys say about G-Kon is true, and G-Kon has an inordinate love for white people, and that comes from slavery, and that is his problem. And I pray that God will help that brother solve this issue. So now the things that you're talking about are true, but I brought all of that up to shed a light on the hypocrisy of every last one of you who are trying to smash G-Kon about his hypocrisy and his sickness and his illness.
First of all, you'd have to know what each individual person on here believes. You jumped in. Hold on. You just
brother, I'm almost done, bro. I'm almost done. I'm gonna shut up. I'm almost done. I really, seriously. Just give me like a minute, 30 seconds, bro. A minute, 30 seconds, bro. Okay. Now, of course, I'm talking about the platform here because this is an Israelite platform. The leaders of this platform are Israelites. Okay, so other you brothers who are not Israelites, y'all know I'm not talking to you, so stop it, man. Don't play that game, bro. Okay, but there's some hypocrisy in y'all too, because y'all sitting up here ganging up and piling up on G-Kon. Okay,
it's called the hot seat.
I guess fine. That's cool. I know it's the hot seat, but I'm still noting the hypocrisy. And the last thing is King Seth. Are you still on here? Are you still on here, King Seth? All right, he might not be here. But I believe Jeremiah has witnessed and King Seth has witnessed my brother, our brother, Joshua ben Issachar, sit up here and say that black women are basically welfare queens and are the dirtiest women and most wicked women on the planet. I've seen him and his nutbag partner, I forget that nigga nut name, Jeremiah.
Bro, he was not talking about all black women.
Bro. I'm saying what I'm saying is,
you know he's married to a black woman, right?
Hold on, bro. I'm saying that you and brother King Seth have heard and witnessed Joshua sit up here and talk and teach and talk down about black women, bro.
This is what happens when you allow him on the show,
brothers.
What does it have to do with what we're talking about tonight?
On you, sir? Am I lying?
What does it have to do with the show?
No. King.
What does it have to do with the show?
Hell no.
Hold on. Just shoot. I got this.
You ain't got
Black Jesus. Hold on. Black Jesus. Hold on. Black Jesus.
You are goddamn dumbass, dirty ass coon too, Joshua.
Okay, cool. Get him out of here, man. What does that have to do with the show? Get him out of here.
All right, thank you.
My issue. Hold on. Let me just.
You can respond.
First of all, when he make that statement, most of the cats on here don't really subscribe to the. I don't subscribe to the 12-time chart. You know what I'm saying? I don't subscribe to none of the One West doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And I think most of the brothers on here don't really subscribe to the stuff that he just jumped his ass out the 5th floor window and committed suicide because most of the stuff he talking about don't even apply. Second of all, Joshua is 27 years old. He's trolling. It's called trolling. Black Jesus. You just probably just not old, just probably just too old to understand that young people troll. What does trolling mean? Trolling means you say some of the most outlandish stuff and you say it just to get a reaction out of people like you. So you, because Yeshua was married to a black woman, so you don't know what you're talking about. So it's just one of those situations where, bro, I know you mad because he kicked your ass in that damn debate. We get it. You know what I'm saying? But next time, get your source game up, bro. That's all it. You can't put a source up there, one source up there that's a Google image source, and just talk the whole time. You can't do that and win no damn debate. You see what I'm saying? This is not a pastoral debate. Meaning, we trying to see who can preach the best sermon. Not over here. It's a source. You got to bring sources. Sources mean you got to go to encyclopedias, books, PDFs. So you got to go read, bro. So instead of trying to worry about Jashu trolling, go get you some goddamn books and go read them goddamn books. If you need some books, I'll give you some books. You know what I'm saying? I will help you get your methodology up to where you can actually be on a scholastic level. If you need help, I'm in Houston, I help you. But the reality is, bro, get off the vendetta stuff because you got your ass whooped, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not scholastic. You know what I'm saying? You're not. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the sooner you accept that, bro, just like I tell everybody the story about how I got my ass kicked when I went to the University of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I had information from all them goddamn Dr. Ben books and shit. I got my ass whooped. But you know what it did? I accepted that ass whooping. I didn't cry about the ass whooping. I accepted it. And guess what it did? It made me step my scholarship up to where when I came back, I smashed the motherfucker. But the fact that you can't accept your ass whooping is the reason why you're going to stay stuck on that same rinky-dink elementary scholastic level, bro. Just chill out, man. It's done. It's over with. You got whooped. It's done. You lost every round. It's done. It was a wash. You know what I'm saying? And what you brought up, it just had nothing to do with nothing we was talking about, bro. You see what I'm saying? And then you gonna say people are hypocrites, but then you agree with everything we were saying about G-Kon. So stop. Just stop, Black Jesus Minister. Just stop, bro. The campaign is over and it make you look weak, bro. And you making the whole city look weak, bro. You making the A's look weak, bro. Like, chill out with all that, man. You looking like a damn fool out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got your ass whooped, take your ass whooped like a man. Damn.
Right. I agree. I certainly agree. Black Jesus, you came on here slandering folk, throwing accusations, and all of that other kind of stuff. Talking about doctrines that most of the folk on the platform don't subscribe to, bro. That's not kosher at all. And then you took a discussion about how an outsider is being allowed in the community to wreak havoc in the community. Another brother bringing outsiders in the community that view us despairingly. And you turn this whole thing against another brother, bro. That's the wrong spirit,
Boy,
Let me say this, right?
The hypocrisy is so goddamn thick. One brother say it's cooning, G-Kon is cooning, and then when Jashub does it, it's trolling. Man, shut your little hypocrite ass up, bro. You shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful that your stupid ass is from Houston, nigga. You a stupid nigga. Okay?
Who you talking? You talking to me, Black Jesus? Because I'm talking
to my brother from Houston. He know who I'm talking to.
Let me say this, man. Let me say this, right? I felt that it was in my spirit that it was important for us to do this show because we rock with G-Kon, Black Jesus Minister. G-Kon is our brother. You understand? We talk to him regularly. He's a regular presence on the source. You understand? So I felt that it was important that he was given this platform and this opportunity to explain himself. You understand? And we believe in our people. You understand? If G-Kon is being used as a prop, as a proxy by vocab alone to give him legitimacy to come into our community. This is what D-Red was saying earlier about G-Kon being used to come deal with us. But when vocab deals with his own people, he don't bring a G-Kon along with him. You understand? So for him to use this brother to attack us, we see the game
that is being played, and maybe our brother is not seeing it. You understand? So we want to have a public conversation with him concerning these particular issues. It's not an attack on G-Kon. This is an opportunity for him to explain himself and be faced with hard questions concerning his race, concerning his people. So I don't give a damn what school of thought you come from. Me and G-Kon go through the same thing. Let me make this clear. Being a truck driver, I've been a truck driver for over 20 years. Being a truck driver, you are faced with some horrific racism. Being a truck driver. Horrific. You understand? On many levels. You know what to expect when you go to certain cities, when you go into certain companies, when you make a deliveries to certain stores. You know what you're going to face. And G-Kon know exactly what I'm talking about, being a truck driver. You understand? And so we are reaching out to our brother to have an intimate conversation with him. I don't give a damn if Vocab alone ever come on this platform. I don't got no interest in talking to him. I got very much interest in talking to my brother. Why? Because he's my brother. The Source Debate League is not a camp. It's not a place where you get one ideology. Everybody here agrees on all doctrines. That's not what this is. This is a debate league. So you're going to source up or you're going to shut up. That's what we about. So we are imploring and pleading with our people to elevate their scholarship. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You understand? And so this is what we're trying to do to push the culture forward. We're not going to come here and have some debate on a person's perspective on a doctrine. No, we're going to have a debate on things that we can actually prove. One thing we can actually prove is the existence and the presence of Hebrew Israelites in Africa and their connection to the transatlantic slave trade. Them coming here in the shores of America, and we'll debate any of you Negroes when it concerning this. Okay? The presence of Hebrew Israelites being a people of color here in America, being a people of color in Africa, being a people of color in Israel, being a people of color in the so-called Middle East. We will debate you on that. We will bring forth the scholastic information. So if it be Vocab alone or any naysayer concerning the presence of the color, the physical appearance, and the ethnicity of the people in the Bible, we will debate you on that. This is what we're telling with our brother concerning the white supremacy that is being portrayed in Hollywood, knowing that the so-called Jews are responsible for that white supremacy. What we're saying to our brother to take to Vocab alone, why aren't you on a campaign to stop the white supremacy that we can clearly see in Hollywood? Why isn't that an issue? Oh, because Jesus Christ is a white man. And so the white image of Jesus Christ gives validity to the so-called white Jewish people that was placed in Israel in 1948.
Hey, and I want to piggyback off there to say this, but I'm gonna be out of here. Hey, if y'all so against falsehood, I can understand that, G-Kon. I hear you. But until y'all post y'all ass up in front of them damn white Christian what do you call them? White Christian identity extremists, then I'll believe you. Until when you go up in front of the army of God, you know what I'm saying, and some of them other Christian identity extremists, when you go up in front of their camp, you know what I'm saying, because they preach some form of British Israelism, when y'all go in front of these cats camp, you know what I'm saying, since y'all such sticklers for the truth, and y'all out here trying to save souls, when y'all go out there to go save them, and when it's balance, see the whole thing about it, about everything is life, man. Life is about balance. You gotta have work, you know what I'm saying, work-life balance. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have spiritual balance. You know, so everything is about balance. But when the scales is unbalanced, you see what I'm saying? Then that's the problem. That's the whole issue. That's the whole premise of what this whole show is about, the lack of balance that showed that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all got all the smoke for your brother, but you ain't got no smoke for no white folks on no level. Because the white Christian identity
Right.
extremists is the number one, according to the FBI, that's the number one threat in the goddamn country. It ain't no black
That's
Hebrew
right.
Israelites. It ain't no Israelites on the corner talking whatever they talking. It ain't none of that. The whole point is y'all cowards, bro. And you my boy, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You a coward. The fact that you ain't gonna go stand in front of the white boys, because you know the white boys gonna push you inside your head. That's the difference.
Right.
The white Christian identity extremists ain't gonna play with you. You know what I'm saying? And vocab know that bust his head too for bringing you. That's why y'all ain't gonna go. That's the reality, bro. So don't give me this you about truth, because you ain't want no smoke with them white boys. That's why you don't ever address them. You don't
Right.
want no smoke with them Ashkenazis. That's why you don't address them. You see what I'm saying? Because we done brought up people that's doing way more damage to society than some brothers standing on the corner talking whatever the hell they talking. But y'all ain't want no smoke with them. So when you say you about truth, quote unquote, and you go stand in front of the white Christian identity extremists, then I'll believe you. Until then, nigga, you just talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just talking because it sound good, because you think that it make you sound deep. The reality is you, Cherry Love, none of them shield squad ever stood none of y'all black asses in front of no cracker saying none of the stuff that y'all said does. Ever, bro. Ever, ever, ever. And until you do, you full of shit, my nigga. Until you do, you full of shit.
And let me make this clear.
That's it.
Let me make this clear. There's no threats concerning black, so-called black. And like I said, that is offensive, right? We're not black Hebrew Israelites, bro.
Boy, you so full of self-hatred, man. Stop right there, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
What are you talking? Are you talking to me, brother?
Yeah. You over here talking about we ain't black, nigga. You black, nigga. Stop it with your dumb ass. Stop that mess, bro.
Brother.
The white man taught you to hate black with your silly ass.
Okay, what land is this black people?
You goofy ass niggas.
Hey,
brother.
What land is black? Where do black people come from?
Africa, nigga. Black is the beginning of everything, sir.
That's stupid as hell.
No, it ain't stupid. You ignorant nigga.
Yeah, it is.
Brother, you are.
Yeah, and let me mute you real quick. That's stupid as hell. Okay.
What happened when you let idiots on?
Let me make this clear. That's stupid as hell, family. There's no land in the world called black land. That don't exist nowhere. Okay. So no, I'm not black. When I fill out my application, I don't put black. Okay, and I'm not an African American neither. You know what I am?
What are you?
I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Man, get your goofy ass. Show me a DNA test to prove it.
Show me a DNA
test. I know, because you are a nut and you are a liar. And your whole paradigm is based on a goddamn lie. And that's why you're not going to take a DNA test, because you are a liar, Jeremiah. And your
are you a Hebrew Israelite, black Jesus?
Excuse me, bro.
Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
For a minute, bro.
Brother, are you a Hebrew Israelite?
Hold on for a second, bro. Now, concerning what you said about black, sir, concerning what you said about black, sir, see, you have no knowledge of genetics.
Are you a Hebrew Israelite, yes or no?
There is no genome or genetic data that calls.
And I will be willing to take a DNA test to prove it, because you know where my Israelite DNA come from? The west coast of Africa, nigga. So where you come from? Huh? Where you come from? I come from the west coast of Africa among African people, so that makes me African, bro.
That's where I come from too.
Well then, what your stupid ass sitting up here talking about you ain't African?
Is that the black land?
God damn, boy, you dumb as hell, bro.
Is that the black
land?
Brother,
do you know where Africa at, bro?
Is that the
black land? Do you know where
land?
it is? Did you come from the west coast of Africa, you dumb ass nigga? So, did your dumb ass come from the west coast of Africa?
This is the verification fallacy.
God damn, dude. I'm going to ask this one more time. Did your silly brown skin ass You probably lightened up by the slave master, nigga. All right? Did your lightened up by the slave master brown skin ass? Did your nigger ass come from the west coast of Africa, nigga? Yes or no?
Yeah, he worse than a white man.
You damn right then. So if you
Black
came
Jesus
from the
minister
west
worse
coast
than a
of
white man.
Africa, then
He
that
said
makes you an
nigger.
African American, and it makes you a self-hater.
The brother called you
Because
a nigger. He didn't say nigger. He said nigger.
Josh Trube, you clown ass nigga.
This brother said nigger.
Brother,
Bro, you saying a lot of ignorant stuff right now. There's no genetic test that's gonna come back and say
okay,
black.
Niger, then you stupid clown.
What's the black? Give me the DNA test result that says you was black.
Are you more comfortable with the word Niger?
No, I want to see your DNA results and where it said you were black.
I'm gonna say Niger for your ignorant ass.
Hey, man, I'm about to give G-Kon the last words before we get out of here, man.
Bro, stop. Genetics, I'm almost done. 30 seconds. Genetics says, brother, that black is dominant and white is recessive. That is a genetic designation.
No, you said
black is
DNA test, you're black.
And the darkest Israelite is black.
There's no DNA There's no DNA testing center out there.
Brother,
that's
go
going to give you a result saying that you're black.
The law of Mendel, nigga, of genetic dominance and recessiveness.
There is no genetic test you can take that's going to say that your ethnicity is black.
Is there a DNA test that says that you're black?
Yes, you dumbass nigga.
Where? Show it to us. Show it to us.
Oh, boy, you dumb niggas. Look here, man. I'm not gonna play no more stupid games with you dumb niggas.
Yeah, now he don't. You
don't want to call yourself African, and you sit up here and
they give you geographical locations.
Of Mendel's law of genetic dominance and recessive. You some stupid ass dropout ass niggas.
Well, you don't sound like you dropped out because if you got a DNA ancestry test, it's going to give you an actual ethnic group.
Look at this
right?
Clown.
There is no place called West Africa.
Boy, you don't even know how it works.
From the black
you
tribe.
don't even know how ancestry or DNA work, do you, with your dumb ass? I think I should allow you.
Show me the results. Show me your DNA results.
I'm going to allow you
results that says that this person is black.
I'm going to allow you to
Black Jesus minister. Can you show us the data?
Okay.
Can you show us the data?
I'm going to continue to allow you to tell people that white people were here 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 years ago.
This and your reported ass. Can you
and
please
your lying ass is
data,
still telling everybody that Esau's the white man, nigga. Use our damn
Can you show the data, bro?
Hey, G-Kon,
this is why you have to. This is why you got to mute people like this and don't allow them in our shows, bro. This dude inhumane, man. He uncivil.
G-Kon, are you there? G-Kon, are you there?
Yeah.
We'll give you the last words, brother. We love you, brother. I hope you know that, right?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Love you too, brother. All right, so this, like I said, this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been this way. You know what I'm saying? Since you know what I'm saying, the beginning, since I've known everybody. It ain't no color thing with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all that brother and sister stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's really about, is that person dealing with truth? So I love you enough to tell you, you know what I'm saying, basically what the truth is. Now, you may not say, well, that's not truth or whatever the case may be, but you know what I'm saying? All that old, like Lex put it best to what everybody's, what he knows about me personally, you know what I'm saying? And so when people start lying and saying, well, G-Kon will help this or help that, they're lying, you know what I'm saying? Because I've gone the distance to, help out, many of people, you know what I'm saying? Especially people who are less fortunate. It is my color, you know what I'm saying? Because, we do got the short end of the stick, you know what I'm saying? And so to say that that's something that I have not done, you gotta be lying. Like you don't really know me, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know nothing about me for real. You don't know the work that I put in, you know what I'm saying? Even with people who I disagree with, always still. Like if I went, like if G-Kon died today or tomorrow in St. Louis, Missouri, that funeral will be so packed and people will have so much beautiful things to say, because the Bible says the memory of the just is blessed. And I've done so much in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, even behind the scenes, on the front line, you know what I'm saying, prison ministry, all types of things. And so somebody lying, you know what I'm saying? Some of the youth, I used to be a youth leader, you know what I'm saying? helping the youth out. You know what I'm saying? What many people got to say about me. So to sit up here and say certain things that I heard say tonight, somebody lying and need to get rid of the hatred in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? Because with that type of hatred, you can't even enter it into the kingdom with that type of hatred. So that would be my final words. Like I said, it's love. You know what I'm saying, with you brothers. You know what I'm saying? I just see a lot of misguidance. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of emotional and hatred. You know what I'm saying? That's going on, and I understand. You know what I'm saying, because of the different things that we see that white supremacists do, you know what I'm saying? But nobody tonight really addressed or even showed vocab to be a racist, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody showed it. I didn't even see it. And then when you presented arguments, we talked about the Kefir thing. That was embarrassing. That was a disservice, you know what I'm saying? Even certain Israelite brothers were saying Yara dropped the ball on that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just don't really see none of those things. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around this brother. It's a lot of other stuff that I could talk about or tell or whatever, but it's so much stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I just keep that because that's that man's business. I've been threatened, you know what I'm saying? My family's been talked about, threatened, you know what I'm saying, by people who say, you know what I'm saying, who say that they are believers, you know what I'm saying, who say that they are the chosen people. But that all that has happened, and I'm pretty sure that has happened with vocab. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that's probably his reason on why he's doing what he's doing, but that stuff really happens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say, well, and then you go and look at my channel and you say, well, G-Kon don't get at the beat system or don't bang on the system. I got live shows with that stuff. So somebody lying. The only person who really came and gave people the really truth about really what was going on with the Solomon thing is Lex Vortex. And that was sad because the people who say that they chosen sat up there and just lied that whole time. Giving the people's platforms, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, giving and helping people, you know what I'm saying? So vocab is my friend, you know what I'm saying? Whether if he's a Calvinist or not, black, white, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just as I got black friends, you know what I'm saying? I got Asian friends.
I'm your friend too, brother. I'm an Israelite. I'm your friend too, brother.
Right. And I got Hebrew Israelite friends. If you come, I would treat you with the same type of hospitality that I give vocab. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of stuff that I do. But when the moment a person disrespects that, then that's when it's the difference. Now we all, you know what I'm saying, that's been my track record. So all of that old this and that, or LaRon or G-Kon, that that's lying. Even if that man even if he had said certain things that he had said that you guys said that he said that was racist, they would have still thought that he was this cracker or he's just that, because that's just how it is. You got certain people teaching that the white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? They've been taught that. You know what I'm saying? And so because they've been taught that, they feel like that there is no change in him. He can't be changed or this and that. So that's how I want to end that. Hey, it's really all love. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't breaking bread with you, or either shout out to the sister Mama Rika. If I'm not breaking bread with you, or either doing certain things or whatever, or even talking to you behind closed doors, because I probably already talked to you, like Yehukanan or either Defenders of the Way, and Yehukanan just lying for no reason. And I can't allow no brother that's telling me that he got 8 FBI agents surrounding me and lying. I'm just picking up phones and calling people randomly, letting you know that I don't play them type of games. You know what I'm saying? And we helping back black families over here. And so grace and peace. You know what I'm saying? Grace and peace. Most High God, you just as well as He guide me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm missing something, hey, keep me in prayer. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you missing something, I'm keeping you in prayer. It's certain brothers I'm just not gonna be dealing with like that. Yehukanan and Sam is one of them. I've had enough of Yehukanan, and because Sam is going,
pray for him, man. Pray for him, G-Kon. Pray for him, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pray for him. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna pray for him. I just can't really
Don't
and
give up
attack
on them,
me.
brother. Long suffering, brother. What the scripture says, long suffering now. Don't give up on them, brother.
Oh yeah, I ain't giving up. I just can't really interact with them because certain times, like you just certain people, you just gotta keep your like my mom. Like I love my mother, but I just keep my distance because she keep attacking and keep attacking me. So certain people, you just keep your distance and keep them in prayer, and hopefully they'll stop all the nonsense because that's basically what's going on. But with that, I rather keep my distance. Grace and peace of y'all, man. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? Love you, brothers, you know what I'm saying? And shalom.
Hey man, at the end of the day, bro, when I heard all this was going on, I reached out to the brother immediately. We talked a little bit, talked to the other brothers, and I wanted to do the show. And for us in our system of judging here at the source, we use Christians, we use Israelites, and we use non-believers. Non-believers can embody a multitude of different beliefs. There's everyone outside of the Abrahamic faith, right? So we try to incorporate all those in our judging system, and we try to use all of those. We are not here at the source trying to indoctrinate or proselytize anyone. We have our particular stances. We stand on our stance. We get in the ring with our stance. If we win, great. If we lose, we go back to the drawing board and try to strengthen our arguments. That's it. That's what we want from all sides. We want you to bring a scholastic argument to the table. That's what we're about here at the source. We try to keep it clean because we want the information to be digestible for man, woman, and child, and something that people can look back to later on to see the work that we've done. So ultimately, that's what we about here at the source. Shout out to the SBDL. We're a different league. You understand? So this was not a situation where we're trying to condemn them. They have a way that they run their system, and we have our way, right? So we're going to continue doing what we're doing here at the source. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Scholastic Bully, man, any last words?
Nah, good show, man. I hope we follow up with actually having Vocab Malone on the show for questioning and just having a dialogue and discussion on a few things and get some things cleared up. Will be nice to see him stand on some of the things he believes in the ring, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
see if he can stand getting punched in the mouth a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, overall, we kept it on a respectful level, I believe, for the most part. And that's if y'all want to come over here on the source and have these type of dialogues, interviews, or whatnot, this is the place to be at. We not biased. We allow all walks of life to come over here and give their spiel and dissertations. Just remember that this is a competitive sport over here, also with the debate league. So we want y'all to stand on y'all premises at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say, brother.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate everybody coming on, man. Shout out to the Defenders of the Way. Shout out to Tanks on the Ground, Yahweh War Machine, right? Shout out to everybody that continually support the source, right? Shout out to Black Jesus Minister. That's my brother. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know what I mean? That's my brother. We don't agree on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the middleweight champion, right? King Seth, that's my brother. And shout out to the SUC. We're going to keep this thing rocking. We got a debate. We got more debates coming up. We will be posting. So stick with us, man. Join us on the Source Debate League on Facebook. Join us at World 777. Join us on Genesis 49ers. We the source, baby. 7 game. Takes on the ground. We out.